right, what is up, everyone? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer. I am Brian the Grizzly, who's still over in Florida with the nice weather.
Oh, I mean, it was nice weather in Chicago too today.
Until the hail started coming down like an hour ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know about that. Sorry.
yeah. I was in the living room just hanging out with my son, and I heard the lightning, saw the lightning, hear the thunder, and then I'm like, damn! And I got up, and it just started coming out hard. I'm like, oh man, it's really raining. When I went out and looked, and pretty decent size
Hail
freaking
pellets.
hails. Yeah, I was like, damn. So yeah, so we got that today. But besides that, it was nice. It was pretty comfortable.
Oh no! So Wednesday, I got to go to Universal Studios, right?
Yes.
And we had the entire park, which was really cool, and we had food and
also
drinks.
just one.
So it was only Universal Studios one.
Okay, that's one with Diagon Alley, right?
Yeah, Diagon Alley.
Okay.
So, but we had free butter beers everywhere.
Nice.
We had alcohol like stations everywhere, food everywhere, and I got on every roller coaster. And then if you wanted to go again, just sat there and you were able to go again. It was amazing.
That's awesome.
And then today we're going to breakfast, and someone said, "Hey, I want free tickets. You want to go again tomorrow?" I was like, "Sure." So tomorrow morning we're gonna get up and go again. But this time we get to go to both. We get to go to both.
The other one. Nice. Yeah. That's awesome.
I mean, yeah, it's fun. And of course, I bought stuff. I bought like a Funko Pop size Dobby. Oh, I can't wait to put it on my shelf. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Of course, you gotta buy something, man. You're out in Harry Potter land. There's gotta be like something. Yeah.
I bought another wand and a hat.
And a hat. Yeah, they have good. I'll give it to them. They have pretty good merch, especially if you're like a Harry Potter fan out there. Like they got some good merch one. I'm gonna go to Universal in California because I heard like they engrave the wand.
You can engrave it here. You can do it here.
Oh, can you? Oh shit! Yeah.
$15.
Cool. Yeah. And that must be new because it wasn't there last time.
It was new. Last year I came, or 2 years I came. It wasn't there. But now they let you engrave everything, and then they showed us how to went through the whole Ollivander's thing where you can pick your wand and the wand picks you, and then they show you. So this is the wand that's perfect for you. So you can do that. They have duels and everything out there, so that was pretty cool. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I got another Dumbledore's wand because there was the classic one, and now they have the upgraded one. So I have both of them now.
Which one?
Yeah, so I got Dumbledore. I have Snape's. I have Voldemort, and I have Harry's.
Nice. I mean, those are the main ones, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I mean, ain't no one want Ron's wand. No one, maybe Hermione.
A hand-me-down wand.
Yeah. It's a little too big for him. It's all old. Let's see who we got in chat. We got View Drew. What's up, Drew? Hey everyone, what is up? How's it going, Drew? I know I gotta watch. He put out another like Lego Avengers thing. Yeah.
Oh,
I gotta watch that one. I actually saw it in my feed today, so I'm gonna watch that tomorrow.
That sounds awesome.
They said, good news, I'm assuming you watched Fast and Furious 1 and 2 yesterday. I enjoyed them. I prefer the first one. That first one was something special. Like it was yeah. No. It hit that racing. Oh, Jesus, it spilled everywhere.
Gotcha.
Yeah, hold on.
And it's not Daphne's fault this time.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, let's stop the cam.
So
of course, you're talking to yourself.
Picture of me. All right. So I went on the Fast and Furious ride yesterday too. It's still so good.
Man, I heard it's like super corny and cheesy.
It's so very corny and cheesy because it's Tyrese. So is that more corny? Can anything be more corny and cheesy than Tyrese from Fast and Furious 2? I mean, my pockets ain't empty, cuz. You know that whole thing. Oh my gosh, that is so terrible. But going through all that was fun. It reminded me how much fun I used to have with those Fast and Furious movies, and now you just don't get it as much because they go into space, and now they fly. And I'm waiting for the dinosaurs.
Yeah, the dinos are next. Dinos are next. Let's see. We got Professor Film Fan. What is up? Say good evening, Spoiler Kings. What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, Professor, I actually saw your comment on we got the Black Excellence one. That's also Professor's comment on those. Because I look at everything, every comment that comes through. And I think the movies we've chosen so far are been interesting, classics. I have a couple things I want to do, especially with Love and Basketball coming next week. I have a couple things I really have a good idea. And then we have the NBA All-Star Weekend. And so there's some other basketball ones that I really want to talk about too. So if we can knock those two out, in between moving, because I close on my house next Friday. I surely will. It's gonna be fun.
I know you've been kind of handling a lot of obviously a lot of that stuff this year. Who do you got coming up this upcoming week? Do you have any plans for that one?
Me and Danny are going to knock this stuff out.
Nice.
Hopefully we'll be able to do it on Sunday. So me and Danny will do that. I have one more schedule to do with my dad. So those three, and then I need to get back to chill because he's been doing great things, and I love just talking to him because we argue so much. So I can't wait to just be able to argue with him.
Yeah. I think the ones he's got for you that he selected, I don't think there'll be that much arguing with at least those.
It's hard to argue with classics. It really is.
Yeah. I mean, that's why they're classics. They're there for a reason.
Exactly.
Sorry, that clean up a little bit, but I really want to try to get on the one with your dad with American Fiction. I want to try to get on that one. So let me know when you record that one.
Yeah, no, we're gonna definitely do it this weekend because he's been asking me every day. Yeah, you want to do it? I was like, how?
Well, I mean, shit. Now you guys. Well, I mean, I know he's out of town, but if it wasn't for that, you'd probably be able to do it in the same room together.
Exactly.
So that'd be cool. But you did that before when he came over by your house and you guys were together.
It's gonna be. So. I see. My setup is gonna I have to figure out how the setup is going to work. I'm not gonna miss any shows, but everything's gonna be changing for the next 5 weeks. So I can't wait to get back to normal when I get to my house, get my room, and have. That's probably the first thing I'm set up. I'm like, bed. Work at a station now. This is my workstation. This is what I do.
That's nice. That's good. But appreciate the comment on that one. We got Mama Bear in the house. What's up, Mama Bear?
Of course.
We have Hermione's is pretty. Yeah, her one is cool. I think I got a fake one, like one of those Target ones for Halloween for like $1. So I couldn't pass up on it.
So I actually the one we got today or yesterday was only like $60. I was like, this is stale. It's usually not. It's usually at least 80.
Damn, they're so expensive. I haven't bought one. I think next time I do go to Universal, I do want to get a wand. So, and I was pissed because last time we went, I only been there one time, to actual Universal, and the one time I went, we didn't get butterbeer. It's just the lines are way too long, and I'm like, I'm not waiting in the line. But next time I'm waiting in the line.
It was all you could drink butterbeer yesterday. It was great.
That's awesome, man. That is super cool. That is super cool.
I only had like 5. Ashley told me I had to stop.
Well, there's no beer in it, right? It's just like a lot of sugar.
It's like it sure is
a lot of sugar.
I had to balance it out with some whiskey.
Yeah, there you go. Just mix them together. There you go.
Exactly.
And then Drew said, I haven't seen Tokyo Drift or Fast and Furious. I'm one of the few that did like Tokyo Drift just because I think they were going back to the actual roots of what, because there was a lot of race car drivers and racers and drifters enjoyed Fast and Furious, So seeing it on screen was really cool. Like seeing drifting, on screen, because no one knew what that was. Everything was, whenever you think of streetcars, you're thinking like drag racing. So I enjoyed it. It's not a good movie, but the cars are super cool. All the drivers are professional drivers, and I used to watch them in like Formula drifting like bracket kind of stuff. So yeah, they're like badasses. But yeah, after that, it's kind of like
I don't need Bow Wow in my movie, my Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah.
I don't need someone going to another country, a white guy going to another country and showing them how to do their stuff better. I don't need that necessarily in my life. And to a point where he was in any other movies that was one.
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't mind Fast and Furious, the 2009 one. I don't mind that.
Yeah. After 5 is when it starts getting a little like, ooh, what you guys doing? But yeah. I said, and then Andy Martinez, what's up, Andy? Said on Netflix, I've one Fast and Furious and the Furious. I don't know if it's on Netflix. I don't think it's on Netflix. I think it's probably Paramount.
Paramount. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking Paramount.
Paramount or Peacock. Whatever one is the Universal one.
It's Peacock.
Was it Peacock? It's probably on Peacock. Yeah. So, yeah. And then View Drew said, "Do you guys hear the early reviews for the Bob Marley One Love?" I have not.
So I read a couple of things. I read it first, so Bob Marley's children, Ziggy, they got to choose who played Bob Marley, right? So a lot of them thought that he what's his name that plays him?
Oh man, I forgot what his name is. He was Ken. He was in Secret Invasion.
Benedier.
Yeah.
Benedier. I can't.
Kingsley Benedier or something like that.
Kingsley Benedier.
Yeah.
They all thought that Kingsley Benedier was too tall, too big. Because he's much taller than Bob Marley. Bob Marley might be 5'8", 5'9". Kingsley's like 6'2". So the first thing is that he was a giant. But what they said is Kingsley did such a good job, and in their eyes, their dad is a giant. So they allowed it to kind of go on. And I've heard, some actually bad things about the movie itself.
Oh, really?
But I don't know. I'm hoping that's good, honestly.
The trailer looks good. The trailer showed up before Argyle for me, and it looked good. It looked really good. Like me and Erica were like kind of like, okay, like, hey, we might go see this guy. I think it comes out next week. I think at the end of the month or something like that. I forgot. So yeah.
I'm definitely gonna go see it. That's not even a question.
Yeah. Andy said, "Do you think Kansas will win?" We probably talked about it a little yesterday, but yeah, I think Kansas is gonna win.
I just can't bet against Patrick Mahomes. No matter what, I don't know how bad the team is. Everything's gonna fall Patrick Mahomes' way somehow.
And then also, I know we were talking on Tuesday. Anybody follows our football stuff? We're obviously big Chicago Bears fans. Mongo McMichael got inducted, so we're like super happy like in Chicago because that dude is a legend and he deserves it. Like the only thing is like once he hears this, like I'm afraid like sometime in the next like couple of weeks we might hear like he might pass away. So he's not gonna.
He thinks what if he says I have to make it to July? I have to make it to the induction.
Yeah, break it up a little bit. Maybe. I mean, he said that 2 years ago that he's gonna stay alive until. Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, the dude's a fighter. He's been holding on to see this day. So maybe a couple more months. But then real quick, I'm gonna skip over. Big Ford Entertainment. Anzo said, "What's up, guys? What is up, Anzo?" And of course, we appreciate Anzo. He was our guest this week for our Black Excellence stuff that him and Brian did. So definitely shout out to Anzo. Appreciate you coming and talking about that stuff, man.
And he did great. He had his information. He was all totally together. He had great points. I loved him.
Yeah. It was Above the Rim and Malcolm X. So
yeah.
Two great movies, classics. But yeah, and then So real quick, we got Travis in the house. What's up, Travis? How's it going?
Travis.
And Mama Bear said, "Have you guys been sorted?" Of course.
I have my own sorting hat.
I've been sorted multiple times because I know they did it and then they changed it. And then I got sorted again and I got the same house. Erica was pissed because she was a Ravenclaw, which makes 100% sense. I was like, "Yep, you're a Ravenclaw."
Yep.
And then she got sorted again into Gryffindor, and she's like pissed. And she took the test like over a few times, and they keep putting her in Gryffindor. And like you're not. But yeah, but no, she's like, "No, I'm a Ravenclaw." I'm like, "Yeah."
It could be worse. You could be a Hufflepuff.
Man, I know what she's talking about, man. Hufflepuffs are the coolest because I am Hufflepuff.
I believe it, and yeah.
The only reason Hufflepuffs get a lot of shit is because they weren't big in the movies. That's the only reason.
No, because they're not cool. They're not cool. They might be a decent thing to be, but it's not the cool one. The cool one is, really. I mean, Gryffindor is but Slytherin is the cool one.
I mean, Slytherin's where all the fucking, full-blooded Nazis go. Like, there's no half-bloods really that go there. Well, at least before all this shit happened in the books. You know what I mean? At the end of it all changes. But yeah, I never saw Slytherin. I'm like, "Oh, that's the cool one." I was like, "Oh, that's where the dickheads go." But that's the one thing I do like, because like the movies does make like oh, Gryffindor's where all the good guys go, and Slytherin's where all the bad guys go.
But the problem I have with Gryffindor is Harry's dad was a Gryffindor and he's a dick.
Yeah. I in the lore, like there's a lot of dickhead Gryffindors, man. Like, because they were like some of them become very like arrogant and cocky. But I mean, at the end of the day, I think like Ravenclaw is pretty cool, but like Ravenclaw is like the nerdy ones, love the books and love the research and stuff like that. So I when I first got the Hufflepuff, I'm like, "What the fuck is a Hufflepuff?" Because I was still kind of new to it all. And then like I read it and started doing stuff. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm a Hufflepuff." Like, yeah. Like for sure. Yeah.
Well, what do you think I was? What do you think I was?
Oh, what do I think you were?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, "You gotta be a Gryffindor." Like before you told me what you were, I was like, "Yeah, you're a Gryffindor."
I try to turn down the arrogance a little bit. I try.
I mean, there are but there's dickheads in all the houses, you know what I mean? But like just going by like what the qualities of each house member kind of have, I was like, "Oh yeah."
I'm an adventurous person by nature anyway.
Yeah. And usually like jocks, quote unquote, like, athletic people tend to be more Gryffindor anyway. So yeah. There you go. Mom said Gryffindor was my first thought too. Yeah.
That was every single time I've been sorted. I've been Gryffindor. Every single time. It doesn't even matter if it was on my own hat. Universal Studios, whatever.
That's awesome. Let's see where did I leave off at. I'll talk about some Fast and Furious. I love the first 3 films. 4 is awful. 5 and 6 are fun. 7 is good. 8 is fine. 9 is god awful, and 10 is slightly better. Written like a true like a professional critic. Dude, I think you're spot on. I would have to double check with 7 and 8, but they're kind of right there too. Yeah,
I think he's 100% right. That's exactly.
9 was god awful, like you said. It was horrible. 10 was fun. It was goofy. It was. I mean, it wasn't going to space goofy, but it was fun, but it still wasn't the best.
8 is 8 with God's eye. Is that when it was introduced? 8 or 7?
I think so. I think 8 was 8. The one I think it was 8.
Or 7 God's eye, and 8 was the one with his son.
I think. Man, you make me do. I think 7 is the one. This is why we need Brandon. He knows all this stuff. But I think 7 is the one where Charlize Theron is the bad guy, and I think 8 is the one where John Cena is the bad guy.
But
with the
you know,
son.
but when Vin Diesel is the bad guy because she's worked for Charlize Theron. No, that's 7.
Yeah,
we gotta wait for Brand Man to get on.
Yeah, Fate of the Furious
Furious.
is the one where
8.
Dom goes rogue.
It's an 8. It's when he goes rogue. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just 9 is the one where they go in space and it's stupid.
Yeah, I could do it with duct tape.
Brandon Davis, what's up? He said, yo. Yeah. Did Brand make it back okay? He did. He's handling some stuff right now. He should hopefully jump on in a little bit. If he doesn't fall asleep, depending on how long it takes for him to do what he's doing.
You never know.
But But yeah, he made it back all right. And then the first thing he texted us, it was a little late. I didn't want to text back because I know it was like even later for Brian. But he's like, Argyle was trash. And I just started laughing. I think I was in bed or something, and I just started laughing. I was like, oh, yep.
It was so bad. That second half of that movie was awful.
The more I talk about it, the more I watch other people talk about it, the more I'm like, I really did not like that movie. Like, yeah.
I thought it was the first half was going in a way I thought I was going to enjoy it, and then they just made this turn. And I was like, I'm not with you. I'm just not. I'm not with you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Anzo said, thanks guys. It's always fun hanging out with you. Oh man, dude, we love hanging out with you and Danny and yeah, a lot of the people, man. Like there's certain people like that's in our like collab kind of family and stuff like that. And yeah. So like we always love hanging out with all you guys.
Well, you know that, Anzo, because we sit there talk afterwards. Or before sometimes for 45 minutes. We're like, we need to get on this.
Yeah. Let's see where we at. Professor said, have you seen the Mr. and Mrs. Smith? No, and I heard it's good.
I have. It's really good. I was watching it in the airport. It is really good. We gotta talk about that.
Okay, I might watch that this weekend because I think Erica was kind of like, so I'm free to watch it on my own, which means I can like binge it in a day. But is it all released at once or is it a weekly release?
It's weekly. It's Prime,
weekly.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they do weekly. Yeah, I can get caught up and we can definitely start talking about that because I heard it's really good and I'm like, really? Yeah. I'm like, okay. So yeah, we can put that on our list. I'm cool with different. As long as it's good, that's all that matters. So yeah. So maybe Monday we'll talk about it a little bit.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. Said Furious 7 is the one with Jason Statham, and they have the Paul Walker tribute. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And then Brandon said, "Are we going to review Knuckles when it comes out?" Heck yeah, because we're gonna be doing the yeah, exactly. We're gonna be watching the trailer in a little bit, depending on if Brandon joins, because I want to wait for him because I know he's super hyped. Because I believe Kid Cudi's in it somewhere.
Yeah,
from what I heard. So I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched it. But once I heard like Kid Cudi was in it somehow, I'm like, was he a voice or is he in it? But either way, I'm like, oh yeah. And then as soon as I heard somebody else talking about that, Brandon texted us. He goes, "Oh, we're watching this tonight." I was like,
yeah, of course.
yeah. So, unpopular opinion, Furious 7 is my favorite.
I didn't like the whole Paul Walker tribute that much.
Yeah, is that the one where he drives into the
Let's Go Race
house?
And they go race off. Yeah.
Brandon Davis said Zach seemed to like Argyle. I have to watch his review. I saw he dropped it today. I haven't had a chance to watch it. This whole
I saw his title, and I saw his title, and I was like, "Uh-oh."
Well, he said it's unhinged. I think he said it's like Argyle's unhinged. I'm like, okay, well, what does that mean? So, yeah, I'm gonna have to check that one out for sure. But yeah, go check out Zach Attacks. He did some of our Oscar stuff. I think Well, he was gonna do our some of the videos for Black Excellence, but we gave him the list, and he's like, "I didn't see any of those movies."
I didn't watch any of them,
bro. I'm like, bro, you gotta watch like at least at least 3 of those, man.
I was like, at least Love and Basketball. You see, Coach Carter? Come on, man.
Coach Carter, yeah. So hopefully we can get him on or something like that. But either way, yeah, check out Zack Attacks. Anzo said, me and Mr. and Mrs. Smith, our Prime was good. I was like, you and Mr. Smith. I was like, what? You wish. Yeah, that's what I heard. And it said, Argyle is connected to the Kingsman. Okay. So I wanted to get into it with Brandon. I'll see what he talks about. We skipped it. We skipped talking about the post-credit scene. Since Anzo's in here. So if you haven't seen Argyle, you might want to skip this part of it. We're telling you, don't go to theaters to see this.
No,
you don't.
First off,
you do not go
listen to this because no one's going to go see this movie. It's really, really bad. So we can talk about it too.
So I'm kind of curious if anybody in chat saw the movie yet. There's a post-credit scene, and it literally is a bar that's in Kingsman. It even says Kingsman Bar, wherever the hell it says, has the logo outside. The same director directed both movies. So I'm like, okay, what are they gonna do? This is gonna be interesting. I had a little smirk on my face, and then a dude walks in. It's a younger dude. He has an earring. It looks like it's based in the 80s. He had a Rolling Stone shirt on, just a hair, like George Michael's kind of thing. And he said his name was Argyle. And then it like cuts away. I was like, so is Argyle a real person in that real world? Or is the Kingsman a fake story in her books? Because I'm like, I don't get it now. Like, what the fuck are we doing? It made no sense. And I couldn't find anybody to make sense of it. And I watched a shit ton of videos. I wasted so much time looking up videos and no one had a good answer.
I still don't know which one
definitive answer.
Yeah, I still don't know which one it is.
Yeah.
I feel like Argyle is a character in Kingsman, but I'm not sure.
That's what it may seem. Yeah. But then is Kingsman fake? Because Argyle was a fake character she made up.
Yeah.
That was, and I was like, I don't know what are they doing? Yeah. Well, here Anzo said, I heard it's a real person. That would be interesting, because then that means Kingsman is a real thing. And then that'd be cool because it'd be like a spy on spy thing, because like, is this the American like spy agency, that Sam Rockwell and Howard worked for, and then Kingsman is the British one, and they're like, and even Argyle is even a deeper cut memory from her memory shit. I was like,
but we already have the Statesman.
Yeah, the Statesman. But I was like, maybe it's another secret organization in America. I don't know, because they seem kind of evil, like that spy one that he was working for, but. No, Statesman.
Some of them were
evil.
Good.
Yeah, some of them.
But like Halle Berry wasn't.
Yeah. Wasn't Pedro Pascal a Statesman?
Yeah.
He was the cowboy dude, right? Which made no sense.
He went rogue. Rogue. Channing Tatum was knocked out, so he was able to be rogue. So I don't think the Statesmen themselves are evil. I think that we had one rogue agent that was evil.
Yeah. So it was just. It just seemed interesting. If the movie was better, I think I'd be more interested in how he's going to tie it all together. But right now, I was like, the last couple of Kingsmen sucked, and this movie sucked. So I was like, I really don't care, which sucks, So, oh man, but all right, let me get some of these other ones real quick. Clue said, I can't believe they are actually doing the Sonic verse right. No, number 2 looked great. Number 2 was great. What am I talking about? Yeah.
For now, you never know. I mean, I am happy that Jim Carrey's coming back. That Dr. Robotnik. I thought that was important. He did a wonderful job. Like, he brought the character to life, and his goofiness kind of merged really well with it. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. When I heard they're bringing all the voices back, like Idris Elba is going to be Knuckles in the show, which was crazy. I'm like, really? So it seems like they're going all out, which is pretty cool.
It just means the people that did the voice acting enjoyed the movie too.
Yeah, they enjoy doing the work and they think it could be something. So. And Travis said, legit know nothing about Kid Cudi except he shows up in Bill and Ted 3. Does he?
I believe he is in there.
Is he? I gotta watch number 3 again. I only seen it like once.
But Travis, you should check out Moon Man, that comic book. They're gonna be dropping one again in 2 weeks. Check it out. Moon Man is a very good premise. I like the premise 100%. Think it's great.
I went to my comic book store the other day, sold out. And I called a few other places that I usually go to, sold out. So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to buy it online. So, but I put it on my pull list.
I even went out here. So I went out here too. I went to 2 comic book stores today. Ultimate Black Panther going everywhere. Luckily, I stabbed on my pull list at home. And Moon Man, they said they ordered 5. See, I know I called up there and he was like, "It's there, Brian. Calm down."
Sure. Are you sure? Check on it. Send me a picture.
I was like, "Go into the box. I want to see it." But Moon Man was also sold out. They had multiple variant covers.
It's sold out. Yeah. And then I got a few variant covers of the Ultimate Spider-Man. So like that's I love that cover. That's like one of the main covers. I got this one. So
you should just definitely have it on your pull list. It's gonna be this Ultimate Universe, and then the X-Men, I think it's only gonna be 3 of them. So you gotta grab it now. It has to be on your pull list.
Yeah. Also, I was going through all my comic books, and I think I sent a picture to you guys. I'm like, hey, look at this comic. It's $3,000. And I'm like, I have it. I have this book. And this is in great condition. I mean, this should be
you gotta get it graded.
I'm not even kidding.
You should get it graded right away.
Because if this is 10, this is like a $3,000 comic book I'm holding in my hand right now. So why this is so important?
9.2.
What?
Most of the time you get graded. The highest you get is a 9.8. Sometimes you get a 9.2, 9.
There's no creases on it.
They'll still give you
I don't even know if Nah. Well, if you get it pressed and clean, you get at least a 9.8. And that's why I learned I'm gonna get all my stuff pressed and clean before I send it out. But this is an important comic book because this is the first time Miles Morales was in a comic book. This is his first one. So yeah. And then I have his actual
first edition.
I have his actual first one. Yep.
I got that one too. Hey Zach, what's up?
I got him in the house. Yo, what's up, Zach? Yeah. And your Argyle, yeah. Let's see. Skip around a little bit. Cleve said that flip-flopping in Vampire Brooklyn is hilarious. Zach and I seem to like the same stuff, so I'm gonna check it out. But yeah, I'm not paying for it. Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna like Argyle.
Yeah.
Just from the taste you have, I don't think because you like it's quality of writing. I think that's what it is. If it's a good story, no matter what the story is, you usually like it because you let the artists have freedom to do whatever they want to do. This is just not. I don't know. I think they had a very good beginning, and then with the turn they made, I didn't like. So,
yeah, and it's really goofy. It gets goofier the more you get further into it. So I'll be curious. Let me. Yeah, very. Yeah. Very. It goes from to like, oh my god, what are you doing? Really?
Yeah.
See, Travis said the post-credit scene could have been Morbius meeting Vulture, and then Argyle walks up and says, "And I'm Argyle."
Yeah, I'm Argyle.
That would have been the same level of confusion, man. Wait, what? Yeah. Oh damn! There's still a puddle of water. I thought I got it. Oh man. The post-credits formula of person standing in room, then person emerges from the shadows and says, "We should talk." Gets old, bro. That's exactly how this went. Just instead of a room, bar. But yeah, it's standing in a room or and
I mean that's exactly what happened.
Yeah,
and I was like, okay, what?
Exactly what happened. Yeah. Brand says, as long as they keep my girl in it, the wife who played Miss Obama in that movie. Who was that? Ariana DeBose? Is that the one you're talking about? Did she play Obama's wife? Because she's in Argyle.
At the end, yeah, or in the, I guess throughout the movie, yeah,
and a little bit in the beginning, and then at the end. But yeah, but that's the only one I can think of. But yeah, but she's cool. But Hamilton, like she can sing too, and which she can sing. The girl in Sonic.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, we'll see.
No, that's a good Michelle Obama. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cleve said Jim needs to be Ace Ventura or the Mask one more time. Oh, the Mask would be awesome. The Mask would be really good.
If they do a series, you don't want to start something with Jim Carrey, who's as old as he is, but if you want to pass the baton off, and it's the Mask, I would love to see it.
They did that though, and it sucked. Who is it? The other the dude that was on MTV, like the Son of the Mask, which was horrible.
Oh yeah, Son of the Mask was awful. Oh, I know. What's his name? I can see his face.
Yeah,
I can't look it up.
Jimmy Kennedy. Jimmy Kennedy.
Yeah, Jimmy Kennedy. I hate Jimmy Kennedy.
Yeah, me too. I don't think he's funny. I'm sorry. Yeah, but I can see him coming back and just doing another one-off. I think it'll be cool. Because like the Mask somehow finds his way back, but he's older and maybe having problems with like his son or some shit like that, or his daughter, but then you would have to get back you would have to get back Cameron Diaz.
Yeah, you're not getting her back.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that Kid Cudi is a rapper. He was in Need for Speed. He's okay, not a bad rapper or actor. And better not let Brandon hear that.
I think he's a better artist overall than he is either of those. He's artistically, he's not a bad actor. He's not a bad writer, producer, director, all those things. He's just very artistic. So he does anything artsy, he's good at.
Yeah. Is that a new comic book run of Black Panther? It is. So it is the Spider-Man. So it's the ultimate universe. So it's like a whole different version of Peter, a whole different version of T'Challa, and it's pretty good. So I actually haven't opened this one up. I actually bought the digital just so I could not.
I bought the digital too.
I can't touch it because as soon as I bought it, I'm like, and you live in here now. So, but I bought the digital just so I can read it.
I'm glad I'm not the only one thinking that way.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting. With the Spider-Man one, I just watched a dude talk about it because it's already been out for a few weeks. But yeah, it's pretty good. Hopefully Monday we'll break down the first issue of each one, and then maybe we'll do that. Keep up with that monthly. But it's sold out
May 13th. I mean, I'm in a different state, and it's sold out in this state.
Yeah,
on March 13th. March 13th. It's the Black Panther 2.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we'll definitely talk about it and stuff like that. Hopefully a few more comic books. I know Superman Lost is on our list. If I got time, I would like to do a Green Lantern one because there's 2 Green Lantern stories going right now, and they're both really good. So, but for sure, Black Panther it would be good, and Spider-Man stuff, and maybe the X-Men. Maybe we'll just do like a monthly, Ultimate Universe kind of stuff. So we'll see. We'll figure it out. But see. And we got Terrence in the house. What's up?
What's up, T?
Good going. Zach said editing my day one reaction. That's also on our watch list, which we might start watching pretty soon because I don't know if Brandon's gonna be joining. Say Kid Cudi is definitely an artist. Oh yeah. There you go. Kid Cudi being in Knuckles is cool because he's a fan of the games. Yeah, that's what I heard.
He's a fan of all those things. He's just a fan of nerd stuff. He's a fan of comic books. He's a fan of all artsy stuff. He loves just going to art museums and stuff. So Kid Cudi is just all around well-rounded individual.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't quite put his name on anything that is bad. Like Craters, me and you really enjoyed Craters. It's not gonna be like on our best ever, but for what it was, I'm like, it was a pretty fun movie, and now it's gone forever. Like, we'll probably never see it again. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, he was in it for a little bit too.
It's great as a dad, and very influential. And I think the interaction between his son is something that you see between sons and fathers a lot. And I thought that was a really good display of acting, his acting skills.
Yeah. So then we got Danny. What is up? What's up, guys? Because I see Batman and Robin. I don't see Batman and Mike. What's up? Oh man, no, he's taking care of some business. So, like I say, he might join us. It's getting a little late, so he might pass out.
See.
Yeah, but. Yeah, appreciate Danny coming in. I know I'm editing our He-Man talk. It's not easy because we sidetracked a lot. A lot. So I'm trying to just edit down just our He-Man like discussion of it. So I think I'm almost done. So hopefully I can get that out like Monday. But yeah, because we talked the new He-Man Revolution. That's the new one that's out. And we all liked it. So there. Terrence said, I used to play Sonic games when I was a kid. I'm not a gamer anymore, but those were the days. Dude, those Sonic games were awesome.
On the Sega Genesis, man, I used to play that all day long.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Sorry. I was like looking. I'm betting on another comic book on eBay and it's got the notification.
Yeah.
Not a fan of the newer comics as a whole. I prefer the old school stuff. Yeah, I mean, even some of the newer stuff is not that too bad because you got to figure like when it's like the first run of Ultimate Spider-Man was amazing, but also they were doing like Civil War came out at that time. Blackest Night was going on, and that was what 2009, I think 2010.
Blackest Night 2010.
Yeah, so somewhere on there.
And then I like Civil War 2, honestly, too. And then you have T'Challa and and Storm's wedding. The Storm.
Was that in Civil War 2?
It was in because it was part of it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I have that entire run too. So I like some of the newer stuff and older stuff. I think each one has its merit. As long as you understand where you come from, you have to have respect for everybody. So like if you really gonna like anything you talk about Black Panther, you better know what Hudlin did. You need to know, what Coates done. You better know the material. You know where Kirby was coming from. As long as you do that, you respect it. I'm okay with it. I thought Dr. Ewing was doing a good job, but she was taking too long in the story. And the comic book just cannot go too slow, or it's going to lose interest. And that's exactly what she did. She lost interest.
Yeah. Now, I know you and Chill were saying that. And I think Dre Mac was like, no, let her do her thing, which I agree. But if she had a guarantee, like, oh, we're guaranteeing 40 issues or something like that, 30 issues, then you can plan it. But
you're not Takashi Coates. You need to get this started.
Yeah, you could go.
Coates is the only person I know that got 1,000 issues.
Yeah. But let's see. Said he talking about Kid Cudi as a Knuckles tattoo or tattoo of Knuckles. Okay,
that's cool.
Check that out. And Terrence said Cudi never gets his fair shake in music, but he did that song for Sonic 2. I was happy for him. Did he do a song for Sonic 2?
Yeah, and he just released the album maybe 4 weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't heard anything yet, but I'm an old man, so I really don't listen to new music anymore. But I know Brandon said he's really digging it, so and Brandman's a fan. So, and then Brandon Davis said the wife is in Knuckles. Yeah, she's the one with the new Snoop movie Underdog. She plays Miss Obama in that movie about the first date, which was great. Okay, so
it's a very cool idea.
Brandon, a girl can hope he shows up.
Hey, I'm hoping he shows up too.
Yeah, because if he does, I don't want to do the review, the reaction, the trailer reactions without him, because I know he wants to see him. So, but
he has he has 12 minutes to show up.
A couple more minutes, yeah. Yeah. Terrence said, well, I'm not a fan of He-Man. As a kid, I did enjoy the Master of the Universe because I'm a big Dolph Lundgren. Yeah, fan of Dolph Lundgren. Yeah, I like He-Man, but He-Man was like a lot of cartoons back then, man. It was made to sell toys. Yeah, made to sell toys. So, but the new ones are pretty good.
Skeletor is so much better. Cool. I love it.
Yeah,
I'll get you, He-Man. Like it's his little face.
Yeah,
so
yeah, awesome. That voice was so stupid and annoying. And Brandon said, "What do you think about Long Legs?" I haven't watched a trailer yet because I wanted to watch it with these guys. But I heard it's good. My sister was super excited about it. She likes like the horror kind of stuff. So, and I heard good things about the trailer.
And that's why we only wait a couple minutes.
Yeah,
gotta get started.
Trailers. Oh, there you go. Xavier, what's up? Xavier said he's talking about
Tika Sumpter. Yes. Okay. Yeah, 100% right.
Yep. It says Civil War came out to try and save the Marvel brand because their sales were in the toilet. Yeah. It worked for a while until Marvel Comics failed and Stan Lee sold off the characters to Fox and Sony. Yeah, but I mean,
he sold off more than that. He sold off a lot.
Yeah, he's. I mean, yeah. Marvel was going to be bankrupt. They were going to be done. If they didn't sell those rights for a lot of the characters, So, but at that time, that was that's why they did the whole Ultimate Universe the first time around, was because their comics were not boring, but they got to a point where they needed a new jumping off point and a new universe, and they got these creators, and for the most part, all the Ultimates sucked ass except for Ultimate Spider-Man. I didn't like
Spider-Man. Fantastic Four wasn't terrible. Fantastic.
Was there a Fantastic? I don't think there was a Ultimate Fantastic Four. Was there?
I believe. Oh, if I could pull it up, I can't pull it up right now. Never mind. I won't.
Oh yeah. I think you're right. No, you're right. Yeah, Ultimate Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
I didn't even read that one.
Because I have it.
I didn't even read that one. But the Ultimates, which is the new Avengers, sucked. I didn't like Captain America.
Whoa. Which the Ultimates or the Ultimates 2? Because I do like the Ultimates 2 because it's all about T'Challa, Blue Marvel. It had Miss Marvel in it. It had some really That's the Ultimates.
The Ultimates. Yeah, the Ultimates was with Steve Rogers. It was like the Avengers.
Yeah.
I know they're the
Ultimates 2 were that same type thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It sold a lot of comics too.
Yeah. I didn't like any of, even the whole the Ultimates things with, it was so was Thor, or was Thor or was in the Ultimates, Thor was a crazy person who had armor, and he thought he was Thor, and the armor kind of gave him the powers of Thor. I still think he was a fucking crazy dude, that thought he was Thor and had just the technology to kind of look, I'm Thor, I could do this and this and this. But I was but that's how I ended the series. But then it got to
I always thought that was in the main universe, though.
The Ultimate? No, the Ultimates was the Ultimates was part of the Ultimate Universe. Ultimates 2, like Zach said, was in 616.
Yeah,
so that's what T'Challa and stuff like that.
That's when you're in space and you go with Blue Marvel and all the that's what intertwines with the intergalactic empire of Wakanda and all that stuff. So I know that.
Yeah, there's like the Ultimates and the New Ultimates, and they were part of that other the other Ultimate Universe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yeah, they what they did with Thor was fucking weird. What they did with Captain America was weird. Wolverine, the X-Men I hated because the dude that wrote the Ultimate X-Men never read any X-Men. All he knew was the X-Men movie stuff. That's why all the characters look like the movie guys. You know, I'm like, what are we doing? And then once it got to Ultimatum, and just everyone was fucking killing everyone, and people were eating people. Fucking Hulk was eating this person, and that person was killing, and Xavier kills Professor X. I'm like, what are we doing? And then it just, and like I stopped reading everything, and the only thing I kept reading was Spider-Man. Because that was the only thing that was good. It got so stupid, and that's why I was really afraid for this new version, because I was like, y'all want to remember Ultimates were great. Like the Ultimate Universe sucked ass besides Spider-Man. So that's why I was really worried about this one. But so far, so good. I like Spider-Man. I like Black Panther so far. Nice little twist in it. So
honestly, I think the whole thing with Spider-Man is they really wanted Peter Parker, a return for Peter Parker, and Peter Parker just being Peter Parker. And I think that's what you're getting. Him starting over, with his story, but being Peter Parker. So a new chance to see your favorite character of Spider-Man being Spider-Man. And I guess it really falls right back into exactly what Chill was talking about. When you talk about, when you think Spider-Man, who you think of Miles Morales was Peter Parker. It falls right into that. And, that temporary representation. It's literally what he says will happen, exactly what happens. So I hate the fact that I have to tell him that.
I know, yeah, it does suck. But this one, I don't want to get too much in because we'll probably talk about it. But I like what they're doing with this Ultimate Spider-Man. It's pretty cool, because he's married, he's got kids, and they don't tell you if he was Spider-Man before or not. But he just kept saying oh, something's off, something's missing. I just feel weird, so I was like,
yeah. So do you know if they? Well, I mean, the spider never bit him before.
Yeah. Because the maker made sure that never happened.
Yeah. So he never actually became Spider-Man all those years. So
yeah. So, but well, I'm interested. Technically, we never even saw Spider-Man in the first issue. We saw a silhouette at the very, very end, but it wasn't a suit. It was just all black with the big eyes, and that was it. So I was I'm kind of curious to see how the suit's gonna look. All right, but sorry, I got a little off track. Danny said, do you remember Brave Star? A live action of that would be fire. I don't remember that.
I don't remember Brave Star.
Oh yeah, the dude, the space cowboy dude. Oh man. Well, if I show you, you'll see it. You'll be like, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I'm sure you saw that. It's
oh yes. Okay.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
It looks like somebody did it in Red Dead Redemption or something. That's funny. Yeah. That'd be cool. They just need to make original stuff, man. That's what I want. But it seems like we're not getting any original stuff anytime soon, because hopefully we'll get into that topic in a little bit with never-ending sequels. It said Blade 1998 put some respect on Marvel, which is why it's sad we can't get a proper script from my boy 5 years after his announcement. Supposedly they got a good one. Kevin Feige's on board, Mahershala Ali's on board, so we'll see. Breaking up, Brian.
Yeah, maybe
breaking up. Okay. Let's keep going with these real quick. Got that hotel Wi-Fi. Zach said Thor having multiple personalities was also in the 616. Yeah, a little bit, but this one was different in the Ultimate Universe. It's just like, because I still think like that he was just a crazy person who thought he was Thor, where at least Thor in here was like he was actually Thor. So, he had a human persona that would turn into not realizing he was really Thor. Yeah. They even did a shout out to that in the first Thor movie, which was kind of cool. Well, not realizing he was Thor, but his human persona name. Thor is so much better in Marvel Comics. He's a con in the MCU. Yeah. Agreed. Facts, it was like a random person made the X-Men Ultimate. Yeah, nothing beats the old school X-Men comics. Yeah, man. And that's why, like, he even said the dude that wrote the X-Men Ultimate stuff, he's like, I don't know anything about X-Men. All I know is what I saw in the movie, that first X-Men movie. So I'm like, oh yeah, I could tell because it sucks. Best thing from Ultimate Universe is Miles and the evil Mr. Fantastic. Yep. Which I do you think so? The Maker, which is the evil Mr. Fantastic, I think he's still in this one, right? Like this is the new universe that he made, right?
Yeah.
So they're kind of tying it together.
So he's the one that's in motion. So like this whole thing of Spider-Man not becoming Spider-Man, Black Panther. I'm not gonna talk about that yet because I was watching it, but reading it, it's all with the Maker. I'm gonna go to my iPad. I'm gonna jump to my iPad.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Let's switch up. All right. Bring him down. All right. While we do that, hit some of these other comments up. The Ultimate Universe overall was a failure with some good ideas. Pretty much, man. Pretty much. That's why when they said they're revamping it, rebringing it back, I'm like, really? Because the last time it didn't work out. But also, I think last time they had different goals for it. Like they thought like this was going to be like the new thing that was going to replace the main universe. That's what I feel like they thought. Here I think they understand it's like side stories. So we'll see. Glad they both made it over to the 616. Yeah, the Maker and Miles. Reed Rich was never cool to me. The only member of Fantastic Four I was like I liked was the Thing. The Thing was the cool one. Beat up stuff and looked badass. Yeah. Reed was he was the nerd, But then same thing like Bruce Banner, you find out these nerds are like freaking psychopaths. Uh-oh. Make sure I'm still live. I got a weird notification. Dang. So we're streaming on Instagram too, and I think Instagram crapped out, but it's all good. He had the strength of the bear. That's what it was with speed of the puma. Damn, man, you remember that. Interesting how Kevin Feige says his universe is 616 when real Marvel fans laugh at it. Yep. Even Aman Vellani, who plays Miss Marvel, says the same thing. She goes, "This isn't 616." With all the changes to make, it's not the same universe. Many things are far from the comic books. Yeah. Hopefully he comes out and he says that, when they revamp it after like Secret Wars or something like that, like, oh yeah, this is, was it like 2999 or 199, whatever they call it. There we go. Put it all together. Here goes strength of a bear, eyes of the hawk, ears of a wolf. Is that it? I thought there was one more. My bad. But you gotta get that Brave Star. Batmite, we all summon you. That's that's funny. Oh yeah, after 5 script phase, I feel much better. But though I would say like that was, a lot of that was going on when Chapek was in charge, and Feige wasn't doing what he was supposed to do because Chapek made middle management. So now you got rid of middle management. You let the man that knows how to do stuff, and I think it's good. I think it's good. And sometimes the first one's not always the best. So I'm cool with it. It all depends. All I care is about the final product. If the final product is good, then we're good. But yeah, it also being this long of a process is not fun, because you get bored. You're like, where's Blade? Where's Blade? You announced this 5 years ago, and we still haven't got Blade. And then you give us like a great actor like Mahershala Ali, and we get nothing. We hear his voice at the end as a post-credit scene. You don't even see him. You hear his voice. I was like, ugh. So, see. He had a partner named 3030 who was a cybernetic horse who carried an awesome weapon called Mary Jane. It was a lever action laser rifle. It was awesome. I think I have. Where's it? That was just the horse. I think I had this toy. I think I had the horse. Yeah, I think I did. That looks familiar. Oh, that's hilarious. Said don't trust him with Blade. I'm not even excited anymore. Yeah. Just wait and see the trailer. If it looks whack, I'm not gonna pay for it. No more automatically showing up. Do better. Better do him properly. Yeah, and that's how I kind of feel. I think a lot of people feel like that. It's like Marvel isn't a all they have to do is announce it and I'll be there. Like now it's like do I want to waste my time with something that's gonna be just average at best? So we'll see. But I'll wait for the trailer. Madam Web is this weekend. I think it's next weekend. It might be this weekend. But I really don't want to go see it. But I feel like we're gonna go see it just because we have to like trash talk up chalk it, So let's see. Using movies as reference is a sign of a non-fan. Yeah, no real fan would ever use movies or shows as reference. You should go off the comics. Yeah. Although the old X-Men cartoon, but also they went off the comics, so I don't know if that really counts either. But that's the thing is like everyone's getting mad that like, oh, you're not even using a fan. But I was like, they didn't do that back then either, and that was like 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago. So yeah, it's annoying though. Like, how are you gonna write for a character and you have no idea how any of these characters are? They tend to bring back stuff when they run out of ideas. There's a lot of laziness in this day and age. These characters deserve better. Yeah. I know. Yeah. There's so many sequels coming out, especially from Disney. I don't agree with Terrence. You could be a fan and buy the movies. And go buy the movies. Yeah, I know, like Brandon, you're not a comic book guy, so like you get all your info from the movies, which is fine. Let's see, bring. Yeah. I wasn't sure if I got to bring you in or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. All right, I saw you sitting there. I'm like, okay, because you were playing with the phone, so I was like, but cool. If you're making a movie or show, you should know some of the source material. That I kind of agree with too. He said that's true.
You know where I sit between these two. I'm definitely with Terrence with this. You should know what the character is. But I do understand you like in the movies, like Harry Potter, I think this is the exact same thing. The movies brought the books to life, but the books have more information, so you need to know like little things that they don't talk about. Neville could have also been, the chosen one. You don't know that from the movie, but you know it from the book. But that's details you need to know.
Yeah. And if you don't know that, and you're the filmmaker, then I feel like when you get to a section like that you don't know how to handle it properly. You know what I mean? Because now you're surprised, just like you. And as a director, you should be surprised by that. Like you should know this is coming and kind of always be ready for that. All right, we got the man came in. What's up?
He
Brandon?
did it, Mama. He made it.
Sorry, I'm late. I was adulting.
Yeah, everyone was asking for you, man. Like legit.
You know, there's no adulting allowed here. Come on, man.
I know. I feel bad. I almost wanted to reference Fast and Furious 1 with Jesse when he shows up at the end of the movie. Like, I am so sorry. I don't know what's going on with me.
Were you watching the show by any chance?
I was not watching the show. I was filing my taxes.
Okay, no, I'm just like,
that's exactly what we're talking about.
We were talking about Fast and Furious for like a good 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. Did you know what we were talking about?
Was actually boredom watching Fast X on the flight home yesterday afternoon.
Nice.
Watch Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Oh yeah. I'm like 5 episodes in.
See, that's my boy. That's what I'm talking about right there.
All right, I'll get caught up. We'll talk about it on Monday.
Oh wait. We've heard this before. I'll get caught up.
Yeah, but this is good.
I'll watch Stranger Things.
Don't worry, man. We got like another 5 years before we get the next season.
Yeah.
I still got time.
Good point.
By the time season 5 comes out, all the actors will be collecting their pension, Social Security, all that stuff. So, you have enough time, right?
Oh man, they're gonna be having kids. They just replace them with their kids. Like, where?
Oh man, it's terrible.
What movies we're talking about? Quiet Place and Knuckles. That's all I got. I think.
Mm-hmm. That Quiet Place trailer did come out yesterday. Didn't watch it yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen either one. So we'll watch those, and then we'll talk about some of the news. Especially like from the Disney call, where all these sequels are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
They're like,
sequels.
Like Moana 2 in November.
Yeah, Moana 2.
Dude, they did a great job keeping that under wraps.
Oh, yeah.
So they're still moving forward with the live action one, even though there's a sequel that no one knew about coming out. Really?
Yep. The live action got pushed back to mid 2025.
So, isn't it like June of next year? Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it was supposed to be the end of this year or like early next year or something like that. They were supposed to start shooting soon, but yeah, they wind up like moving that around for obvious reasons.
So a sequel that they did an excellent job of keeping under wraps, by the way, and then a remake of the original like 7 months after that.
So I think the sequel just came out of nowhere. I think they figured they had the storyline already made, and they're just like, okay, let's do it. Let's throw it in here.
Yeah, from what I understand, they were gonna make a like a mini series. So it was gonna be a show on Disney Plus, and then Bob Iger came in like, no, like this is gonna be a movie. So, and then that shouldn't be too much of a big thing. Can you imagine you're already working on a show, and then they're like, oh, turn it into a movie? So it's just some more editing and final touches and
put more money into it, basically.
Yeah. So.
If I'm being honest, I think the sequel and even a show that's enough. We don't need a live action remake of Moana. The first one's not even 10 years old.
Yeah. I mean, but
no, you can't say that because you know what? It's gonna make a lot of money because my kids will lose their damn mind.
Exactly.
Lose their damn mind.
Yeah, but
She goes, I am Moana. Yeah, it's all over.
Yeah, same thing with Frozen. They're doing Frozen 3 announced. I believe Frozen 3 is 2025. I think they said November of 2025. I could be wrong. But it's coming out. They they already gave it like a date. But that's just money sitting on the table at this point. I mean, whether you like it or not, kids like it. So, number one made $1 billion, number two made $1 billion. Like, there's a good chance number 3 is gonna make $1 billion.
No, there's no chance. It's no doubt
fact
it will make $1 billion.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it. But obviously it's not for me. It's for little girls and stuff like that. So, and I get it. But yeah. So that's coming out, and then Toy Story 2, Zootopia 2. They announced that one. That's gonna be coming out pretty soon. I don't know anything about it. I don't even think they released a date on that one. So
no,
I don't think they did either.
Yeah. And then the other one is Toy Story 5. Number 5, which is kind of crazy.
Well, 3 was the best one. 4 wasn't as good, but if it makes $1 billion, how can you argue with it?
I agree. I agree. I know. I was looking at some theories, and there's a theory now going around that there's going to be a Toy Story 6 because you have the Andy trilogy, which are 1, 2, and 3, and at the end of the Andy trilogy, he gives away the toys to Bonnie, and now you're going to get 4, 5, and 6. The next trilogy, the Bonnie trilogy, and at the end of that, she's going to give it to Andy's kid, like back to Andy for his kid. Right? So, yeah, that's gonna be his thing.
All right, guys, let's watch these trailers so I can let my wife sleep.
Get going. So if you got, we'll watch these 2, and then if you got to head out, man, because I know it's super late for you, right?
It's only 11:34.
Yeah. Which I completely forgot, man. My bad. All right. Let me get this ready real quick. You guys can hear it?
Yep.
I can hear it.
All right, cool. Knock it out real quick. Isn't the frozen chick just an X-Man? the crossover, man. That crossover. It's $1 billion crossover right there. She becomes an X-Men.
Oh man, he mentions a live action goes and she's in the MCU.
Oh my god, she's in Deadpool.
Oh my god. They try to kill her and she kills everybody else. She goes evil witch and just kills everybody. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, then there's no way Disney will allow that. Like, she would have to be the hero. She would have to be the hero. All right, let's watch these trailers. All right, welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tim Kramer with Brian the Grizzly, Brandman Brandon, and we're gonna check out this new Knuckles trailer. It's for a series, not a movie, for a series on Paramount Plus. I haven't seen it. I don't know if you guys seen it yet.
I've been waiting for you guys.
The entire thing. I started to watch it and then I decided to wait.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's check it out. Uh-oh. Here's some feedback. All right. We good? All right. Let's check it out.
All right. I like it. Yeah, I'm all for it. As someone who really liked the first 2 Sonic movies a lot more than I expected to, I'm all for as much world building as they want to do. Yeah. Spin-offs, do it. I like Knuckles. I thought he stole every scene he was in the second one. So and I think it's just fun hearing Idris Elba voice him. I think it's great. I love it. Yeah, spin-off series. It's got my boy Kid Cudi. I am in. Great choice of music in the trailer as well. So yeah, this will tide me over for a little bit until Sonic 3 comes out at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it was fun.
It ties in. It ties in Sonic 3.
Oh, I think it'll have to. I think it'll definitely have to. You know. Yeah, definitely. So yeah,
that's
I'm
exactly
all for
where
it.
I'm at. That's exactly what my questions were. So I thought this is where we're going to go with Sonic 3. So I really don't know if now Sonic 3 is going to focus on Tails or not. Like what's going to happen for this third movie now. So I'm all for the series. Don't get me wrong, but I just now a little confused or concerned what we're going to do with Sonic 3. And you remember any game that focused on Tails was awful. And I'm worried about that, with the third movie coming up.
Well, it's probably gonna be because they teased the Shadow, so it's probably gonna be the Shadow kind of thing. I'm assuming, which would be cool.
I hope so.
Or Shadow's a badass in the whole in that whole universe. So yeah, that'd be cool. But I like it. It's fun.
It'll definitely be interesting if Hayden Christensen officially is voicing Shadow like they're saying he might.
That would be so cool.
That's the rumor.
He'd suit that. His voice would suit that character for sure.
That's a new guy.
I'm not sure who that is.
Yeah, who the heck is that?
It looks like a whatever
like an echidna
is. Oh yeah, that's what it kind of looks like. But so I'm wondering if we're gonna get more characters from the world. He's got the cowboy hat on. I mean, come on. So yeah, it looks good. It looks good. You get the Hound in there, who's a badass. So I think it's gonna be pretty fun.
You know what? I gotta respect Paramount for listening to the to the fan outrage in this case, because I think this was one of the times where the fans were definitely right with the redesign of Sonic, and thusly probably the redesign of all the other characters.
Mm-hmm.
They did the right thing.
Oh my god!
They did the right thing
with that old Sonic look.
Oh man,
we wouldn't have got here.
Yeah,
we would never got here.
Exactly.
Best thing they could have done.
Yeah, 100%. And I love that, like other movies, like the Rescue Rangers movie, actually had the bad Sonic, the ugly Sonic. That was
ugly Sonic.
That was awesome. That was super funny. Yeah, like Disney needs to do more stuff like that. Like good,
make
funny,
fun of yourself.
Yeah, make fun of yourself for sure. Still hit that nostalgia, but it's new. And it was I really like that. I wish more people would have enjoyed that one. But cool. Yeah, April 26th. So we're obviously gonna watch it, and then we'll do a review for it. I think Paramount. I think
C2E2. C2
that weekend.
E2. Yep.
Oh yeah. So hopefully they do it weekly, just because of that for us. But either way, we'll do a review sometime after each episode or after the whole show, if it's a binge show. But we'll see. But cool. Well, I don't know. It says 6-episode event. Stream it April 26th. So are all 6 coming out April 26th?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'll have to look into it. If you know, leave a comment. Let us know if you know it's gonna be a weekly or a binge thing. But cool. If you're watching live, stick around. But if you're watching on replay, thank you guys. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this Knuckles mini event that they're doing. How you feel about it. But appreciate everyone coming in. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and come check us out every Monday and Thursday live.
Also, guys, we have memberships now. We're trying to put more content out there. We want to do a lot of stuff with it. We want to put some more things together, but it's going to take us having a membership to do those things. So if you guys can help us with that, join. We will have a lot more things coming out, especially this summer. But we're trying to get to that point where we can actually afford it. So you guys would be part of that help. So join up, be a spoiler crew, and we'll see what happens, man. We could have a lot of great things coming out very soon.
Yeah. We have a bunch of different goals, but our first goal is to get to 10. and we're pretty close. We're almost there. So, but yeah, we appreciate it if anybody comes and becomes a member. You get a bunch of cool stuff. You're in chat. You get the little special logo, and you get a bunch of access to emojis. You get all three of us and a few other things. So, yep, man, make sure you come and join us with the memberships. Appreciate that. But cool. Let's move on to our next topic for the night. Uh-oh. Hit too much. So I'm gonna get to the comments, but first we're gonna do this other trailer. So Brian can get to bed.
So I could stay married, guys. So I could stay married. She was nice enough to allow me to do this stuff in the hotel room when technically we're on vacation. So
yeah,
I want to make sure of that.
I know I was too, because when we did it and I was on vacation, I get like a head coming around the corner, like, why are you still up? And I was like,
just kind of like peeking, just kind of like that.
No,
just kind of slowly peeking.
No, it looks like the mannequin head, like.
Yeah. Like for me, I did it in the kitchen area. That was also like the living room area, and then our bedroom was down on the first floor. Everyone else's bedroom was on the second floor. But it was like late at night. Like it was like fucking 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'll get like a head come around the corner, like are you still doing this? I'm like, all right. Yeah, all right. Let's do this one last trailer, and then Brian can go to bed, and we'll hang out for a little bit longer.
Cool.
Get some of the comments. Bring that up. All right. All right. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we're going to check out A Quiet Place Day 1. So it's the official trailer. Is it going to go in theaters? Yeah, in theaters, June 28th. There you go. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm like, there's no way they're not going to put a Quiet Place thing and not be in theaters. But cool. Let's check it out, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. Let me know if you guys can hear it all right.
I can hear it.
They had a phone number at the end. To be quiet, text "be quiet" to 929-202. Shh. I don't know what I'm sure it's just like more info and stuff like that, but that's just funny. The 202. Shh.
That sounds like a late night talking type of thing.
Yeah.
Yes. So
we won't tell if you won't.
Yeah, right. You text the wrong number. Oh man. But this is looks interesting. What do you guys think? I'm watching this part again. Man, I can't. Can you? Man, that'd just be total chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
like why are you holding on to her? Like what?
I know.
You can. Like, what's she gonna do, bro? Like, you come with me.
Yeah.
So, oh man, they got us. Hey guys, the one under the car, they got us. We gotta go.
What is it? So, did they ever tell us they're aliens? I'm trying to remember.
No,
they
we
never.
assume.
We assume they're alien. They never really went into detail of what they were, and obviously where they came from. You know, which I always liked. I like kind of leaving that up to interpret, having certain things be left to interpretation.
Yeah.
Or speculation.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. It might be cool to see, exactly what I just mentioned, what they are and where they came from, or where they came from. So could be cool. Really like the first two Quiet Place movies.
Yeah.
So,
Those were awesome.
I know John Krasinski was busy with his, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends movie that's coming out. But so he didn't direct this one. But yeah, I'll check it out. Really like the first two.
Yeah. And then also Lupita's in it, and I always forget the other
Lupita Nyong'o.
Yeah, and then the dude,
Jaimon Hansu.
Jaimon Hansu.
Yeah, that dude is awesome. I love him in everything he's in.
He's great in everything.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I was going to say he is also. You have unbelievable actors in this. I mean, those two leading their stuff up. They don't have to say anything because they're such good actors, and their expressions are going to be epic. So that's great casting. I love it.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, I'm digging it a lot. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what to expect from it. Yeah, in June it's coming out. Like all the other ones, like I want a good horror film, but now that it's like it's going to be a good horror film because they already did two other ones that are good. So it's like I kind of want more lore, world building, but I don't know. Are they going to get to something like this? Or is it just like this is just how it started? We really don't know anything about the aliens still.
I think they're going to start to figure stuff out.
Yeah.
That's what's going to be. They're going to be doing stuff, and all of a sudden, they start to figure out you have to be quiet. The more noise you do make, and that's why that whole world goes silent. By the end of the movie, the whole world there's no noise at all in the world.
Yeah, which that's crazy. Yeah, but cool. Yeah, man, I really don't got too much about this. I mean, I don't think there's a single word spoken in this one.
Me neither.
Because I love what they do with the trailer where it starts off with like the first two movies, and it gets into that, goes all the way down to day one, and then it cuts as soon as it goes to New York. It's just like normal city noise, So I'm like, it's so normal, but also with this franchise, it's such a weird thing to hear noise, So it's kind of like a cool thing, something that you forget about, but when it's a major plot in the story, to not make noise, and you finally hear noise, you're like, oh, I hear a horn and a honk and people talking, So I'm kind of super.
No, but the idea of all those people that were around, they're all dead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, pure chaos, pure. I couldn't even imagine. Yeah, that's just insane. That's insane. And like no one could do anything, and yeah, that's a rough one. So that scene, that New York scene, I think that's going to be a really, really tough scene. And it seems like it's going to be fairly early in the movie too. So,
it has to be.
Yeah. I mean, like here you just see like there's blood everywhere, right? Blood and motor oil and stuff. And the dude, like I always love the way a lot of these shots are done in this franchise. Like you see the dude back here, and this gets fucking yeeted. It's gone. It's gone. Just disappears, dude. Like completely. So, yeah. So, I'm super interested. It went from being okay to like, all right, I kind of really want to see this. So, we should do like a review for the first two before this one comes out.
Oh, I love that.
Absolutely.
That's a great idea. That's a
we
great
haven't
idea.
we never done those reviews, so I like that. We'll do that.
You had me at hello.
Yeah.
Or you had me at.
That's funny. That's funny. That's going. We got to end that one there. But cool. If you're watching live, stick around. We're gonna finish things up and hang out a little bit more. If you're watching our replay, thank you guys for watching our video for the Quiet Place Day 1 reaction of the trailer. But leave a comment, let us know what you think about it. How you like it so far? How do you think it's gonna fit into everything? Any theories and stuff like that? So make sure you leave a comment. It helps us out a lot. Also, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you want, you can come and be a member. You can be part of the spoiler crew, and you get all the perks. You get priority in chat. You get all the little emojis, and we'll be releasing more perks as the year goes on. So definitely something we appreciate if anybody wants to come and be part of that. But yeah, just want to say thank you guys for checking us out. But we are gonna move on to our next topic for the night. All right. Cool. There we go. You gotta get going.
Yeah. I wish we could talk about an interview with Vampire because I am hyped. I am so hyped.
I'm so happy we have a release date.
Yeah, release date. I think we got did we get a trailer?
So they said that the sneak peek, the 30-second thing that we got in 2022, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the
like another. Yeah, we've got something. The "Who Are You" thing. And it's like a 40 seconds long. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, and then the other thing that we got because AMC released things 2 days ago. Yeah.
Let's watch it real quick. I know it's only 40 seconds, but let's watch it.
Nah, I'm cool with that, man. It's on you, man. You let me know.
Hey, do that, and then I'm signing off. So
okay. Come on. Get it ready.
All right, T. See you later.
Yeah, sorry, I'm skipping some of that. We're gonna hang out with chat in a little bit, but yeah, like not Brandon, but Brandon too. But we always appreciate Terrence when you come in and hang out, man. All right, cool. Do this one real quick. All right, welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer. I am with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we are going to check out a little clip from Interview with the Vampire Season 2. Finally got the release day of May 12th.
May 12th, yeah.
May. I wish it was March. May 12th, but at least we got a day, put it in our calendars, calling off of work, whatever we got to do, we're going to watch it. Yeah, It is probably one of my favorite shows that was released. Was it 2022, right?
The very end of 2022.
Yeah. Damn. So it's been a while. So I am super excited. So we watched a few other little clips of the season, but let's check this one out and see what this one is. This is a really short one too. So
who are you, Lou?
I'm your brother.
Who are you outside of me? If there was no me, and there was no him, who would you be?
What happened next?
Okay. I don't know if it's just because I'm like super geeked about it all, but that was a really good little teaser.
Yeah, no, but that question was so perfect, especially dealing with Louis. I love that. And if it's no her, no Claudia, no Lestat, Who is Louis? Who are you? Did you ever find out who he was in the beginning before he became a vampire? He didn't know who he was. So this is really epic. And then the time period has changed. So things are just going to be really, really cool. I cannot wait. That is an awesome way to do a trailer. Good job, AMC. Good job.
Really good. And I gotta say, like, I know, like, we get a lot of heat for like saying, like, you know, we liked Bailey Bass a lot, so we're getting the replacement Claudia. Yeah, this is kind of the first time we've really seen a good little chunk of her, because in the last one it was like she was there for a second, then she ran in the building and killed people. So seeing her actually talk and be a lot with like Louis, I'm kind of digging her. I like.
It might be good casting. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I mean, I know she was like a Broadway, you know, actor out in England and London and stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm all rooting for her. But
no, the more you see of her, the more you're thinking, okay, she could do this. Like this could be, she's gonna make it her own, and it's gonna be really interesting.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we got a bunch of new character shots and stuff like that. You know, we get, you know, this looks like a throwback, but we get Lestat coming back. Oh man, I don't know if this is a dream or whatever this is, but that looks awesome. Like, I cannot wait, man.
Me neither.
I cannot wait.
Season 1 was amazing.
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of blood, a lot of killing. I feel in this one, especially they're in the play, that vampire.
Oh my god!
Oh man, yeah.
But the fact that they're going to go back and talk about this, so this is not going to be firsthand. Everything it's still going to be this recording, this talk.
Yeah,
that means by the end, in my mind, by the end, Lestat's going to be there. And I cannot wait to see how that goes down with Armand. Woo! I can't. Woo! Boy, that's gonna be epic.
Yeah. So it's gonna be 8 episodes. They announced that as well. So we get 8 episodes, which kind of sucks, but they usually about an hour ish. You know, so they're at least longer episodes. But yeah.
Oh man, I was thinking anywhere between 8 and 10. It's good enough. Won't overstay its welcome or anything like that.
Yeah. So hopefully now this is, people love this show. They love season 1. It looks like season 2 is going to be another like hit. Hopefully they go right into filming season 3, and we don't get these long breaks. You know, like we do usually when you get season 1, season 2. So yeah. So I'm really I'm really excited.
Same.
That sounds stupid,
I'm super pumped. No, that doesn't sound stupid at all. I'm really pumped for it. I've been anxiously waiting for a release date. Season 1 was freaking awesome. You know, even like I said, some of the changes that they made here and there were just make it work better.
Yeah,
for me.
Honestly, I'd say I bought it. I had to have it on physical media because it's a very, very cool box set steel book. But I had to have it because I want to have that. And anytime I could just put it in, those 7 episodes to season 1 were so good. I mean, and the storytelling was so well. So now you're going to give me an extra episode with great storytelling too, and these unbelievable, superb actors. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Okay, well, we'll finish up real quick, but if you need to go, we're just gonna finish up.
Oh no, I just want to grab something out of the refrigerator.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, real quick. I know Brian's gotta go, so we'll finish up and then we'll just hang out. But leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about Interview with the Vampire season 2 with this little teaser trailer. Leave a comment. Let us know how you like season 1, you know, and what do you think season 2 might have in store for us. But definitely once it comes out, we're talking about it. Like, you cannot like stop us. That's happening for sure. But we appreciate everyone in our live. So stick around if you're in our live, but you're watching our replay. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and also if you want to be a member, make sure you join the channel, be part of the spoiler crew. It's only a couple bucks that we're doing right now. We're gonna have more things planned out as the year goes on. It'll be a lot of fun. Hopefully, with the Interview with the Vampire stuff, we'll maybe have a few more perks because it is a very popular show on our channel, and we really do like the show a lot. But yeah, Yep, May 12th. It's almost here. But thank you guys. We will see you guys in the next video. If you're watching live, stick around. All right.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna give you the Sammy Sosa. I'm out.
All right, man.
Good night.
I'll catch you guys later.
All right, man.
All right, have a great time.
Yep.
Everybody.
Have fun at Universal tomorrow. All right, man. I know you want to run get you what you want to get.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right, cool. I'll bring him down. A little solo. All right, so I know we we're getting away from comments a little bit, but I just wanted to get Brian out of here because he was like an hour ahead of what me and Brandon are right now. So so let's go talk about the Sonic stuff. Go back a little bit. Where we are. Sorry. I'm like, because you guys are in chat really going. So there you go. Brand's in the building. Oh, yeah, he came in. So Terrence said Knuckles is set up for Sonic 3. It looks good. Yep, that's what I agree to. And Yumi, what's up, Yumi? How's it going? Very excited about season 2 of Interview with the Vampire, May 12th. Absolutely love the first season. Yes. Oh man. Like it's like legit, like it's probably once they said season 2 was coming out, it was the number one thing I was like anticipating on TV, at least. Yeah, I'm like, and then we got some pictures, that first like a little teaser and another teaser and a bunch of stuff, and finally like it was like 2 days ago they released the premiere date. So
how many seasons do you think they'll make?
I don't know, man. I mean, it has a lot of material where they can make a bunch. It all depends on. I mean, shit, how many seasons did they do of Walking Dead? They're still doing Walking Dead stuff.
They're still doing Walking Dead.
So it all depends on the fan base, man. Like obviously the fan base is really, really liking it, and AMC has another hit on their hands. But I'm hoping for at least like 6 or 7. You know, but if it goes the way of like of Walking Dead, I mean we can get 10. You know, we can get all the books fully fleshed out. You know, I think that'd be cool.
That's what I'd be fine with, like 2 to 3 seasons of Interview with the Vampire, and
then move on to another book.
Move on to another, like I said, Vampire list. Like I said a bunch of times, Vampire Lestat should be next. You know, with Lestat front and center, being like, because that's what the book was. The book was essentially Lestat being like, hey, you know, I know Louis said some stuff, but you know, you guys got me all wrong. Let me tell my side of the story.
Yeah, that could be good.
Yeah, so I'd be cool with that. Yeah,
because you could do that and then jump into Armand. Or you know, and then do his stuff, and then you can get into like Queen of the Dam, you know, where it's like more modern day, you know. Yeah, damn man, you just say even if you do those 4 books, if you do 2 seasons of each, at least 2 seasons of each, that's 8 seasons right there, you know. So that's why I'm like, you can squeeze out a decent amount of content from this whole universe, you know. So it all depends on you know, I mean, like, you know, unfortunately we already lost one actor, you know, Bailey Bass, you know, left. It all depends on really Jacob Anderson and
Sam Reed.
You know, it obviously all depends on them too. I think as long as they want to do those characters, I think we're gonna get a bunch. So yeah, which I'm all down for.
Totally down for it.
Yeah. I need to buy the Sonic movies. I enjoyed them both. Same, man. I have them on digital. I need to buy them in physical. Because the first one was surprising, but the second one was really good. I really enjoyed the second one. So
I really liked them both. I really enjoyed both Sonic movies.
Yeah. He must learn to rescue himself. That was good. Yeah. Brand Davis said my girl Tika is in it. Yeah. Humans must learn to help themselves. I've been saying that for years. And he said, I don't know much about Shadow because I stopped playing the games after Sonic 1, 2, and 3, and then Knuckles. My friend only told me stuff about such a character. Yeah, I mean, I heard somebody compare it to Dragon Ball Z. Like, oh, the dude's my enemy, and then he becomes my friend, and now he's part of my group, and we're gonna fight more bad guys and stuff like that. But Shadow is pretty awesome. You know?
Yeah.
Well, I think once they introduced Shadow, that's when they started actually doing a lot more lore to it all. You know, they started doing more lore for Knuckles and Tails and stuff like that. So, yeah, Shadow's cool. I think you might like him, Terrence, at number 3. Yeah. Funny enough, at first I wasn't even worried about the design. I was concerned about the story. Then they fixed Sonic, and the storytelling was awesome. Yeah, yeah. And then Brand Davis said Paramount usually drops it all at once. So it's hopefully we can watch it like shortly after it comes out. But that weekend it comes out is the Chicago Comic-Con. And we'll probably be going like all weekend, maybe. So hopefully we'll find time
That's
to
the
go.
plan, right?
Yeah. Trying to work on getting some tickets. So we'll see. But yeah, we're at the very least one day, but the goal is like I want to get 3-day passes for us. So yeah, it's all at once. I'll get there. You already have my temptation with a mini Brandon. I must have missed that with the mini Brandon. I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Oh man. Yeah. Quiet Place looks great. It really did. It
does.
Yeah.
It
really did. I wasn't sure what I was gonna expect because I'm like, I don't know what else they can do with it. But I think going back and doing a prequel to when it all started is probably the best.
Probably the best way to go at this point, huh?
Yeah.
Even though, like I said, even though I would have, like, part of me wants to say, oh, I would have been fine with them just kind of leaving it as is, leaving some stuff up to speculation. But no, it could be cool to see how it all began and where they came from and just what exactly they are.
Yeah.
So yeah, for sure. Definitely gonna check it out.
Yeah.
Kind of makes you wonder if they'll show like a Super Bowl trailer with different footage from this.
Ooh, that'd be. I mean, because like, is that Paramount too?
That is Paramount too.
Okay, because they might slide it in on the because you can watch it on CBS and then you can watch it on Paramount Plus and you can watch it on like Nickelodeon or something like that for the Super Bowl. I could see them putting in this trailer definitely for like the Paramount Plus or something like that.
Yeah,
like sliding it in somewhere. But
yeah. I've been kind of asking myself like which trailers or like what other TV spots they're going to show during the big game.
I know.
Other than Deadpool, which is pretty much all but confirmed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Obviously, that's like one of my favorite parts of the game.
Yeah, it's always fun. I think last year we came in on the Monday after the game, and we watched some of the trailers and stuff like that. I mean, obviously our video got claimed, so by like a bunch of different people, but it's all good. As long as we like hang out with everyone in chat and have fun. But we'll probably do something like that again, for Monday. We'll see. We don't have a movie planned for a Monday review. So we'll probably I was talking about doing some of the comic book reviews, so hopefully we can do something like that. But if not, like there's always all the commercials. We might check those out and talk about those.
I think after work tomorrow I want to run and pick up some comics.
Yeah,
haven't had time this week.
Oh, excuse me. Hoping you could get the Black Panther because that thing is sold out everywhere, man. I called about 15 comic books in my area, and some of them were like far, and
holy crap,
none of them had them. All sold out. So, yeah, which kind of sucks.
And I wanted to go to Graham Crackers when I got back yesterday. Like I was gonna leave like a little early and stop there on the way to the movie theater. I saw Argyle, by the way. That was just so bad. But
Yeah.
God, it was
not good.
But yeah, moving on. I wanted to stop at the comics shop, but I just procrastinated on it.
Yeah. Well, it sold out like that Wednesday, man. Like the day, what was it? Wednesday? Yeah. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. It's like I called some places and it was like 3:00 and they were sold out like as soon as they opened, which is crazy. So yeah. Oh, Mr. that Brian. That Mr. And Mrs. Smith on Monday. Yeah. So I'll get caught up with that. And we'll talk about that for sure. Because everyone's saying it's good. So let me check that out. And then what's up, Kenny? I saw you're in chat. So what's up? And Tony's in chat too. What's up, Tony? Let's see. Professor said he's interested. I think we're talking about the quiet place. Stuff like that. But and then Terrence now he said he had to go for live streams. You guys will get to 2K subs soon. Yeah, man, appreciate it. That's the goal for the year, man. We're like 2 away from 1,300 right now. Just so like letting you guys know, we're like 2 away from 1,300. But the goal for us this year is I would like to hit 2K, which is like 700. So we got about almost 11 months to hit 700. I think we could do it. I think we could do it.
Me too.
So it's just the beginning of the year kind of sucks, man, because nothing's out. January is a sucky month for movies. You don't get too many trailers. So February is when it starts picking up. February and then March, you start getting a lot of stuff, getting you ready for the summer and so. But and then Yumi said excited about season 2 of Interview with the Vampire. Absolutely love the first season.
Season 1 was so good.
Yeah. He said, yeah, that's the recent trailer. Yeah, that came out like a couple days ago. So, and then Brandon Davis said, I know I'm not the only one who just texted that number. Did you? What was the response? I want to know.
Yeah, I'd love to hear what they said. Yeah, you guys all saw they responded.
I'm sure it's like a link to like oh, we'll let you know when this comes out or whatever. Like an update kind of service. That's funny. Xavier said, so excited to see how they flesh out the story in the season 2, how faithful they will stick to the story for Interview.
Me too.
Yeah. Like you said, they did changes, and the changes they did were good, and they made sense.
They worked.
So yeah, they worked very well. But again, like we always say, they respected the content, the source material, and they just changed the things that made sense and made it a legit better story. So at least on screen, I would say, because Anne Rice, wrote it, and it's obviously an amazing book, but sometimes it's hard to take book to screen. Sometimes you got to change things. So, it worked. We also get more new actress as Claudia. She's gonna do great, I think. Yeah, we were always worried like she might be look too old, but there she looked really great. Like I thought she looked like a 16-year-old like kind of kid. Obviously, she's not 16. She's like, well, I don't know what her age is. I don't think no one. I was looking for it before and I couldn't find it. But Bailey Bass was a little bit older. She was super young too, but
yeah.
So
did they ever say why she backed out? Busy filming the Avatar movies.
Yeah. I think that's what it is. Avatar ruined Claudia.
Jeez.
Yeah, exactly. And Yumi said season 2 is going to be 8 episodes. So excited. Season 1 was 7 episodes. Yep. Got on Blu-ray as well. I didn't even think about that, man. That is definitely going on my wish list because I have a huge wish list of DVDs and Blu-rays, or mostly Blu-rays, on my Amazon. And Interview with the Vampire season 1. I gotta own that. Tony said, "Shout out to Monique." She's getting a lot of. I think she's getting a lot of heat right now from the Club Shay Shay. She did her thing on there, but yeah, that's a whole nother conversation. If you want to get into that. The snack needs a snack. That by you. Later, Brian. Oh, that's funny.
I love it. I feel objectified in all the right ways.
Like, you like it though. The showrunner for Interview with the Vampire said 8 seasons, if not more, since there's a lot of books, like 16, I think there are. There's a bunch of books. I don't know how many there are fully.
Yeah, Anne Rice made so many books, so you can really there's a lot of wiggle room to do a ton.
Yeah.
It's and I think that's the best medium to really do her content justice. If you've read any of the Vampire Chronicles books, I think it lends itself, and this goes for a lot of stuff, but it lends itself to a show a lot better than movies ever would.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I did like the Interview with the Vampire movie. I thought it was a pretty good adaptation.
Yeah.
The Queen of the Damned movie, I'm just not sure what that was. They were just trying to. It's very much a product of its time. It's very much an early 2000s movie.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you had Korn was the band. Lestat was.
Yeah, and Jonathan Davis's voice very clearly coming out of the poorly lip synced.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe not necessarily the actor Stuart Townsend's fault. It's just you automatically recognize Jonathan Davis's voice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then who was it? Aaliyah. Aaliyah was the queen.
Yeah, and I remember, dude, like when that movie came out, I still remember this. They Warner Brothers pushed her in the ads a lot. She as if she was the main character, only to have 10 minutes of screen time.
Yeah.
In it.
Yeah. Yeah, really. I mean, she was in every single trailer. She was in
every single trailer.
Like that, not lingerie, but a very sexy kind of,
yeah,
kind of gown thingy she had on. And
yeah,
they pushed her hard.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was in it at that much. She should have
10 minutes of screen time.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she should have been in it way more.
She really should have. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see if there's pictures of her. Let's see. There you go. I was looking her up. I'm like, yeah, because I'm like, I remember her wearing very little.
Yeah,
that's what I remember. Yeah, so that's her there.
Like that.
Yeah, yeah,
mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, she's on the cover, oh, she's gonna be the star of this freaking movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yeah, and it was, it was Lestat, first and foremost.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's a cool one.
Yeah, she was,
yeah.
Soundtrack was awesome, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
So you said it was 16 seasons of Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but I'm sure we can stretch Interview to at least 6 seasons. Well, yeah. Well, like you said, before 8 seasons, I think 8 seasons will be good. Get the 4 big books and do 2 seasons per book like that. It all depends. I don't know. I'm wondering if this is the end of the Interview book, and then next season we'll go on to another book.
I'd be good with that. Like I said, 2 seasons might be enough.
Yeah. I guess it all depends. It all depends. So see how it goes. Then Yumi said the showrunner for Interview with the Vampire said 8 seasons more. Oh yes, I think I already read that one. So sorry. And then we got Kenny. What's up, Kenny?
What's going on, man?
Kenny in the house. And then I'm pretty sure this is Brian because I called and went to multiple stores in Florida for the Black Panther book. I know what you were talking about. Yeah. because I know when I found out like it's sold out everywhere, I know I texted you guys and I was like, because I wasn't sure if you were in Florida or home yet. I know Brian was still in Florida. I'm like, if you guys can find a spot in Florida that has it, it might be worth getting. Because also I was watching Chillmonger. He's obviously doing his reviews on it as well. Big Black Panther, supporter, and he said they lost about 12,000 copies. I think he said of the book during shipping. So there's a bunch of books that just never made it to stores. So that alone might make just owning issue 1 very valuable. So never know. That's why I said I didn't even open mine up. It went right into a bag and it is living in there. Like
awesome. I'm not even mad at it.
Yeah. I mean, I read it. I read the comic, but I not that. I went online and found a book to read. But yeah. Y'all remind me of a Big Bang always going to the comic book store. I mean, it's kind of how it is sometimes. It's fun, man. Comic book stores are a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. Especially if you go to a good one, which I think most of them are pretty good now. And if you tell them like I'm new, I like this and this and this, like point me in the right direction. Sometimes I like check this out. Hey, listen, here's like some of the bigger titles, but they might throw in some like indie titles that are really good, like really, really good. So and then right now the Ultimate stuff, it's brand new. Like you don't need to know Spider-Man, you don't need to know Black Panther, you don't need to know all their history. You just need to just start reading. Like it will fill you in because it's a new universe. So if you want to get into comic books, I think stuff like that's always a good time to do it.
That's what I like about comics. You can most of the time you can just start anywhere.
Yeah. Even in longer runs, there's always like a good jumping on point. You just got to find it. Like I'm probably going to get into Wolverine stuff again because I'm hearing it's really good, and I love Wolverine. So, yeah. Brian said, "I have better comics than any of the members of the Big Bang Theory." Well, they also have a lot more money. Are they like rocket scientists or some shit? So, oh man. And then Kenny said, I was lucky to get a copy of Ultimate Black Panther. I called 2 stores and they were sold out. And the third I called and only had a few left. Yeah. Bro, that's how it was. That's how it was. Yeah. And so I had put mine on a pull list and I had told them like, I want as many variants as you guys are getting. So if you can order me one of all the variants, like I want it. Because there's one of Storm, like one of the variants of Storm that is a badass variant cover. But the store never got it. So I was like, damn. Yeah, I was kind of pissed. But yeah. I appreciate his mind as much as that smile. There you go. Now you gotta get that smile. Kevin Davis, what's up, Kevin? How you doing? Said March domestic box office debut prediction: Dune Part 2, 55 to 65. Okay. Godzilla, the Godzilla Kong one, 35 to 45. That's not bad. Kung Fu Panda 4, 25 to 35. Again, not bad. Ghostbusters 20 or 15 to 20. Yeah. I can see all of those like going right there.
It's pretty spot on.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Dune's finally around the corner. It doesn't. In hindsight, it doesn't even. It kind of felt like the delay kind of breezed by. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, they were able to put out another trailer, and the trailer was amazing. That last trailer they did was so good. It was so good.
Yeah, it was. It sure was. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I don't know. I was kind of drawing a blank for a minute with like what's coming out soon, because I was definitely thinking about it today. Like, oh, what's coming out soon? What are they going to show for Super Bowl? Super Bowl trailers. I think we'll probably see something for all of these that Kevin just mentioned. I bet.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see all that because I think they expect all these to do pretty well. Doom, Godzilla, Kung Fu Panda. I think they want those to be like close to $1 billion.
And all these are pretty much right around. Isn't Kung Fu Panda next month? No? For the month after?
It was in March. March
March.
month.
Yeah. So, and then pretty much Dune, Kung Fu Panda, Godzilla, all in March. Godzilla, or Ghostbusters. I mean, I'm sorry. And then Godzilla is a couple weeks after Ghostbusters in early April, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's why we got through the crappy January. February, not off to a good start with Argyle, but we'll see how it is.
Oh my goodness, it was so bad.
I know. Part of me, we were telling because me and Brian were like, don't go see this movie. But you, I was like, I feel like you need to suffer with us, man. Go see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't recommend seeing it. I think it might do a little bit better at home. This should have been an at-home release. This should have went straight to streaming kind of movie.
Yeah. Apple TV is,
Yeah. So, and then
it was so bad.
Said Yumi said Brandman is hot. I agree. Snack. LOL. You getting all the love today, man. And then who we got? We got Kyle. What's up, Kyle? He said, "Sporty crew, what up? Who getting heat?" All right, I guess right now, Brandon.
Apparently, huh?
Yeah. Also, Aaliyah death brought more attention to the movie. Yep. Because
naturally, when someone dies, it was like September, August 2001, if I remember correctly. And then Queen of the Damned was in February 2002.
Yeah, damn, yeah. So definitely that pushed it. Which that seems like, now looking back at it, it seems definitely like exploiting her death. We're gonna put her on the trailer. We're gonna do this. We're gonna put her in the poster.
Yeah, and I remember she was obviously very front and center during the trailers and the ads and posters and stuff like that. It was that bait and switch, dude. They were advertising her like she was going to be a primary character. She was in it for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That was very much Stuart Townsend's movie. It was very much Lestat's story.
Yeah, I mean, what you expected it, but it's also like the freaking thing's called Queen of the Damned, so you expect to see the Queen a lot more, and then you get somebody like a definitely, she was obviously already big at the time, but starting to trying to break out into movies, so
yeah, she was definitely doing more acting because obviously she was in Romeo Must Die, which is total guilty pleasure movie of mine, by the way.
No, it's I think Dr. Doolittle, was she in Dr. Doolittle too? I think.
Was she?
Hold on, I'm looking up her.
Wasn't that Raven Simone?
I think you might be right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to look for just her movies. I went on Wikipedia, and that was a bad idea. I just want a list. But they knew what they're doing. Is it just Romeo Must Die? Yeah, I think that was the only one she was in. Dang.
I think those are the only two she was in.
Yeah.
Which
I guess she did
is terrible, man.
Yeah, Aaliyah, the Princess of R&B. But in 2014.
I heard about that one.
I never did too. It looks like a documentary or something, but
yeah. It's too bad, man. I would have loved to have seen where she was career-wise today.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be. She was 22 when she died.
22 when she died.
2001. So 23 years later, she'll be still super young, man. What, 50 something? So. Yeah. But
yeah, she would have been 45 this year.
Really? Yeah. Shit. Yeah. So.
It's too bad.
Yeah,
it's too bad. She, Yeah, I bet her career would have still been. I think she still would have been, like thriving career wise. Probably would have done
Oh
more
yeah.
movies because she did pretty solid in Romeo Must Die. I think she wrote about that movie, but I thought she did a pretty good acting performance in that. Hell, Queen of the Damned, she was
Oh yeah.
fine, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's too bad, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. That sucks. What was that? Plane crash, right?
Plane crash. Yeah,
Yeah.
she had just finished filming a music video.
Mm,
Mm,
that's rough.
mhm.
All right, let's move on from that depressing, sad
You're right.
reality. Kevin Day said, "I just saw the recently interview with the vampire TV show. It just okay show. I understand the plot. Um, yeah, man. I don't know. We loved it, man. We loved it. We watched
Oh, I
episode
thought it was great.
because you remember we watched the trailer." And we were kind of like, okay, well, we'll see. The trailer did really well for us. It got a lot of views for us. And we got a lot of hate for it, if I remember correctly. But then we watched the first episode, and it was game over, man. I think we all came in that Monday and were just like, what?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember like all of us were so excited.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought they just everything about like the acting performances, Jacob, what's his last name?
And Jacob Anderson, I think.
Jacob Anderson, yeah. And
Yeah.
Sam Reed just played off each other so well. They did update the character of Louis, but I thought it worked to the show's advantage. They really stuck the landing with Lestat, just even from an aesthetic standpoint, like the way it was shot, man, the costume designs,
Mm-hmm.
the set piece, like everything about it, they really put their foot in it, which I appreciated.
Yeah.
So
I feel like the actors went all out. Like they are the ones that are like Jacob Anderson was in Game of Thrones, so he was already pretty big, but he had a very small role. He was a Grey Worm. Where here's like, dude, you're gonna be like co-lead, like
yeah,
it's like very much so. Like they definitely split the screen pretty well. I would even say like he's probably the lead, at least for right now, is Jacob Anderson,
absolutely,
Louis.
absolutely.
Yeah. So
absolutely,
yeah. So yeah, those for me, it was those two that everything looked great. It was like you said, the settings and the costumes, all that stuff, but them two together was just on another level.
And I'm really happy. Yeah, I'm really happy I'm really happy that they play off each other and have great chemistry because that really could have been a make or break with the show.
Mm-hmm. Oh
so,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then bringing in Claudia, it's like you have to bring in somebody young, so you have to be careful. Are they good? Are you going to have to like work with them a lot? But they brought in, Bailey Bass, and I thought she crushed it.
I thought she was great.
I'm really rooting for her. So because if they end the book with season 2, she's going to have a huge role, So yeah, really curious. So as long as originals and Vamp Diaries, the Vampire Diaries.
I never watched the originals. I did watch Vampire Diaries on and off though.
Yeah, I
liked that one.
Any of those?
Yeah, I never saw one episode of the originals.
No.
Actually, a buddy of mine from college actually had gotten me into Vampire Diaries, so I kind of rocks with it.
Nice. See, what's the name of the new Black Panther book? It's just
Ultimate Black Panther, right?
Yeah, there you go, right there, Ultimate Black Panther. So this is the main cover. This is the cover A. This is the one that you're probably gonna find on the shelf. But they did have a bunch of variant covers, but this is the main one. It's good. I liked it. Yeah, yeah. I liked it a lot. It was a good, interesting story. I'm kind of curious to see where they're gonna go with it. And then they also have the see if I can get this real quick. The Ultimate Spider-Man.
So number
Which
2.
is in the no, this is number 1. Number 2 comes up. It comes up pretty soon, but number 1.
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah. So if you want to get into comic books, it's a good jumping off point. I think. So.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Because I wouldn't be shocked or surprised if Disney stopped putting out new original films in theaters because people are not supporting them at the box office at all. I think it's going to be for a little while. Like they got to recoup a lot of the money. They have to get they have to F themselves with what Chapek did. And I've been saying this for a while, that Chapek took the specialness, like the special event of a Pixar movie, and he took it away, by putting it out on streaming. And also a lot of it had to do with COVID. So I think Bob Iger is going to make what the hell, man?
Oh no, they're just
man,
bullshitting around on YouTube.
Oh, that's
one of my
so
many
bad.
tabs that I have open.
Yeah. But I think Bob Iger is just gonna like let's put out the money makers, and then once we make our money back and we're kind of in a good spot again, then we can start doing original stuff. So
yeah, it would definitely explain, why they're so quick to put out these live action remakes of movies that aren't even that old. Case in point, Moana or Lilo and Stitch. They're doing. I think the remake's finished filming. They haven't announced when it's coming out. Yeah.
Is it okay?
I think they're finished filming it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, the thing is, like, as much as we all like don't like those live action stuff, for the most part, they make pretty good money. Like Aladdin made $1 billion. So as long as it makes money, we're gonna get them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This thing.
They're gonna keep cranking them out for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, but and the flip end, it really sucks when the timing of when the original Disney stuff came out was right when COVID hit. Because Encanto, Turning Red, like those were amazing movies. Luca, I didn't really like that much, but a lot of people like
Luca was all right. I know a lot of people didn't like Onward. I liked
Onward. Yeah.
I liked the concept of Onward. Honestly, the movie as a whole kind of worked for me.
It was fun. I had fun with it. I didn't think it was horrible. I don't think it was Lightyear. Lightyear was just trash. Lightyear is probably the worst movie that Disney's ever made for me. When it comes to like Disney Pixar stuff, Lightyear is the absolute worst. It was so bad. But it was like from the voice acting down to the story, it was but besides that, they did good original stuff. It's just bad timing, bad leadership at the time, stuff like that. So and like making another Toy Story, because Toy Story makes a boatload of money. Making another Frozen. I mean, if they keep making billions of dollars with a movie, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we get like Frozen 5, at some point.
Oh, same.
It's just it'd be a never ending thing. So and then Kenny said I actually like Lightyear a lot. You might be the only one, man.
It was another one of those things where I was like, they could have done more with it. They could have done more. They basically made like a kid friendly version of Interstellar, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
that's what Lightyear felt like.
Yeah,
they could have done a lot more. Heck, did none of the screenwriters or filmmakers watch Buzz Lightyear of Star Command? They did a ton with that show. With the premise.
Yeah, I love that show, man. I love that show.
It was a fun show. I loved it too.
Yeah,
I think it came on right after House of Mouse on Saturdays.
Yeah. The animation was okay, but I remember, they introduced new characters. Like they made a backstory to the whole Star Command stuff. It was good. It was like a fun Disney show. So
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of sequels for a while. At least for the next like 4 or 5-ish years around. At least for the next 2 for sure. Because 2024, 5, and 6 they already announced like their sequels and stuff. So yeah, it sucks, but everyone's trying to recoup from the COVID mistakes.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and then Kenny said, be a friend and share your Marvel digital code with your friends. I sent mine to one who couldn't make it to the store. Is it in the book? Because I haven't opened the book. If it's in the book, maybe I might open it just to take a snap of the digital code. So let me know, Kenny, if it's in the book. If it is, then I might send it to Brandon so you can read it. And then Matt Filco, yeah, what's up, Matt? I said I'm excited for Moana 2. I love the first film. Glad it's a movie and not a stupid series for Disney. Plus, I hate that Disney model turning every movie into a show. Yeah. The show thing, I don't mind it that much, but it needs to make sense, But if you're gonna take a whole, but that's also like a Disney model, for forever. As far as I can remember, like we were talking about Buzz Lightyear, they're like, hey, here's a character from a movie that you love, we're gonna make a TV show out of it, and it was pretty good. It was fun, so that's kind of what they do. They make a big IP and then they make little things for TV and streaming. But Moana 2 is definitely should be a movie and not a show. I don't think so. That would have been stupid.
Yeah. And like I said, a sequel, there's more they could do with it. So a sequel is, I'm good with it.
Yeah. I'm kind of interested. What do you think they're going to do with it? Like, where can it go?
I have no idea. I know I have to try and rewatch the original, just to kind of get like another feel. It's been a minute since I watched the original. But yeah, I'm wondering where they could go with it.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious with that. That'd be interesting for sure. I can see them going with another like mythology or another god or something like that. I think they could do something like that too. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, but I mean, even Moana, they did something really cool. So like out in Disney World in Epcot, I think they have this like water area. It's not a water park. It's just like a walking kind of thing you do, and it's all like kind of based on Moana, but it's very integrated. So you're learning about water and water, how to save water and the importance of water, and that kind of Epcot, because Epcot's more of a learning kind of place, when it's in the Disney stuff. And there are a lot of people upset about that because like Epcot shouldn't have IPs. Like that's kind of the point of it. But obviously IPs, bring people in, make money. But the way they did it, like when people were angry and then they went and they did the experience and they're like, it was amazing. Like it's such a great add-on, and you take something you love like Moana, integrate it with learning and education. And yeah, so I'm like, shit, now I want to go back to Disney just to do that because I heard it's like really a cool thing. So and then at Epcot you get to drink and get drunk. That too.
I like it.
Yeah. Let's see. Brian, go to bed, man. Do it. Regular physicist, an HD only makes 5K. I have no idea what you're talking about, man. Or 50K.
Yeah.
The hell are you talking about, man? Do you remember what we're talking about? A regular physicist?
No.
Oh, the Big Bang guys.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, what? The Big Bang guys.
I'm like, what did I miss?
Yeah. They only make 50K. There's no way, man. Don't they? Well, they're all maybe. I don't know. Or aren't they? Are they all? They're all physicists, right? Except for the one dude. The one who's an engineer.
On Big Bang Theory. Yeah.
50K does not seem like a lot for a doctorate. Like here, spend $200,000, and then we can get you a job where you make 50 a year. That makes sense. What about the new Omen? We'll probably save that for Monday. or sometime soon.
Yeah.
There's so many trailers. The new Omen stuff is out. What's the story with this new Alien remake thing? Did you hear about that?
I think they've been. I thought it was a sequel, Alien Romulus or whatever it's called.
Oh, Romulus.
It's from, I think it's from the director of Evil Dead, the Evil Dead remake from 2013. He also did. What was the other one that he did?
Indeed, Alvarez.
Oh, he did. Don't breathe. Yeah.
Don't breathe. He did the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, or not remake, like sequel. That one sucked.
He made that.
Oh no, he was involved in it. I think he was just a producer. He didn't direct it.
Oh wait. Yeah. Now I do remember the producer. Yeah, that Texas Chainsaw remake sequel was trash.
Oh my god, it was so trash. We have a review on there. It was with me and Will from back in the day. Yeah,
it was so bad.
It was so bad.
Bad. Yeah, the Alien one they're making could be cool.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm curious to see if they're going to take it back to like its suspense vibes or its suspense roots. Fede or Fede, however you say his name, Alvarez, does good with tension. Yeah. He does pretty decent with tension. Yeah, the Evil Dead was pretty good.
He wrote Evil Dead, or he did screenplay. He did the story for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So none of that counts.
I guess, yeah.
Then he directed The Girl in the Spider's Web, Don't Breathe, Evil Dead, Panic Attack, 2009. But yeah, we'll see. I haven't really heard much about the alien stuff, so hopefully we'll get it.
Me neither. I haven't heard anything about the casting, if they're shooting it or not. I've heard nothing.
Yeah. King said, "Yep, there's one in every Marvel comic." Oh, cool. So I might crack it open and be very, very careful, and then take a picture. So, because like I said, it is hard to find that comic book right now. Brandon Davis said 2 physicists, 1 astrologist, and 1 astronaut. Engineer/astronaut. That's right. Yep, that's why they need roommates. That's true. I never thought about that, man. Holy shit. Because yeah, that's funny. I didn't even think about that. Alien sequel is exciting. Been done for a while. Yeah, the Fede Alvarez. Yeah, he did it. The lady calls out the entire original crew. Then she says her name is Ripley. Wait, is that what you're saying? What the synopsis is? Because that sounds horrible. The lady calls out the entire original crew, and then she says her name is Ripley. Like, he didn't make that one. No, he wrote it. He goes, really didn't stop it, bro. It was not good.
Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah, the Texas whatever the sequel.
Yeah,
one was.
Movie was trash.
It was not good. I was super disappointed in it, man. I think in our review, I think we said don't ever watch it. Because we do the now, later, never. I think me and Will both said never. I could be wrong, but I think we both said never. Because it's just not good. Not good.
Yeah.
Like, I laughed when he pops up from the cornfield kind of thing.
Like
or the sunflower field, wherever the hell it was. Like, he kind of like pops up from it. Yeah. I was like, oh my God. Like, yeah. Horror action, I feel it will be horror. For the alien thing. Yeah, it better be. It better be.
Yeah.
So it's always in the second half of the comic. Okay, so I know. So you really haven't heard about the alien, hearing about it for 2 years. Don't hear about TV show no more though. I remember when you said Romulus, I was like, oh, I remember hearing about that, but that was it. I wasn't even sure if they was still being a thing.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. In the trailer, there's a trailer for it. In the trailer, she says her name is Ripley, and your entire crew is dead. For is there a trailer out for it?
I'm curious about that myself.
Yeah, I know. The official new film is titled Alien Romulus. Well, that was like a few hours ago. I think it's the official title. Yeah. Huh. Oh, so here he goes. So they said it takes place between Alien and Aliens. Supposedly. It's Romulus. Yeah. Oh, see, there's trailers, but they're not real trailers. They're fan made fake stuff.
Yeah, the only ones I'm sitting here looking at right now are all fan made.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it just got its title, like literally, like earlier to yesterday. So, but I thought it had the title. I could be wrong. I don't know, man. That
yeah,
damn.
Yeah. I thought the title had been around for a while. Like, I don't know. Maybe I had it wrong.
Yeah. You knew it, so I don't think you saw any information that came out today. So I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was them white beaters were trash. Which one? I'm thinking the movie. All right, let me know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Wasn't James Franco in one of those newer aliens?
Really briefly, he was in Alien Covenant for like all of 30 seconds. He shows up on a video feed. Like his character gets killed off.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
funny.
I'm pretty. Yeah, it was Alien Covenant. It wasn't Prometheus. So yeah.
Man, a lot of these newer ones I gotta go back and watch because I just wasn't interested anymore. You know, like especially after Prometheus, and I was just like Prometheus was kind of interesting. Then it connected it all, and then they did Prometheus 2, whatever that was called.
Alien Covenant.
Was that one? Was that what it was called? The Alien Covenant.
Yeah.
Where like the what was it, Michael Fassbender?
Fassbender, yeah.
He goes back to a planet and just like infects everyone so he can grow them and makes the aliens like his babies or some shit like that. Was that
pretty much?
Okay,
pretty much.
I remember watching that movie. I don't remember James Franco, but yeah. They were okay. I didn't. We'll see.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily hate them, but they just could have been a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, them tank tops. LOL.
My fries could use your salt.
Dude, never mind. Oh man, but yeah, cool. I don't think I got anything else, man. We did the few trailers. I really wanted to do the trailers. I'm glad you jumped on when you did because we were going to start watching the trailers. So, I wanted to watch them with you.
I made it just in time, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Prey 2 thoughts.
Yeah, I was hoping.
Are they doing a Prey 2? Because I'm down.
I would totally be down with a Prey 2, or just more stuff with the Predator. Just kind of going through different time periods and hunting, and I'd be good with that.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be so cool, man. It's kind of like the Assassin's Creed kind of thing where you go to different time periods, but like with just aliens. Like that'd be cool. But it has to be a good story though. At the end of the day, it needs to be a good story. You just can't repeat the same story just at different times.
Yeah, don't just crank it out. Yeah, I'd be.
It'd be boring. Well, I said I appreciate tank tops on the right person.
Oh, trust me, I know you do.
I'm the person right of your screen. All right, that's what you mean. That's what they say. Oh man, but cool, man. You got anything else you want to talk about or watch?
I'd say that's pretty much it. Pretty much all caught up.
Yeah. Yeah. Jason, right at the end, man. He goes, "Hey, how you guys
Jason.
doing?" We're good, man. We're good. I'm gonna reach out to you, man, because I want to do one of the Oscar stuff with you, Jason. So I'll probably message you probably tomorrow. But Mama Bear thirsty. Hey, man, let her drink up. Oh man, what cool? Did you watch the Knuckles trailer? Yes, yeah. We're like super psyched on that one. I think you did a reaction on it too. So yeah, so we're pretty psyched on that one. Yeah, sure thing. Thank you. Yeah, I'll message you probably like tomorrow or something like that. We were supposed to have somebody tomorrow, but he wound up canceling for work and stuff like that. So I might need somebody tomorrow if you're free tomorrow, honestly. But we'll see. I'll message you and plan out. But cool, man. That's all I got.
Cool. Yeah, pretty much all I had on my end too.
Yeah. There's a little weird one. I know, like Monday, both of you guys were in Florida. Brian's still out in Florida, so time difference definitely plays a role into all of it. Stuff like that. And there's really not much going on in like movies and stuff. So, but March is coming up, and obviously, Kevin Davis put out all those movies, so I can't wait for that. Invincible's coming back. Interview with the Vampires coming back. So. Yeah, we're gonna start getting some really good content coming up. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. And question: who wins this Sunday? Do you watch it or do you not really care too much who wins or lose?
Oh no, I'm definitely watching.
49ers versus
49,
the Chiefs.
Yeah, I kind of think the 49ers might have this.
Ooh. My betting odds are the Chiefs. It's hard not to bet for them, but I kind of want them to win. I'm not a big 49er fan. So
Me neither. But yeah, after thinking about it for a little bit, I think we're gonna see on Sunday. So.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun game though. It's definitely gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah. So speaking of that, if you do want to check out us talk a little bit about football, we have our sports channel with a few other guys with Dynasty Pylon on Tuesdays. Me and Brian talk about Bears. Wednesdays they talk about Dynasty Pylon, which are Dynasty football, fantasy football, and stuff like that. And then Sunday mornings we usually talk before there's a kickoff. So obviously, we do Sunday mornings. So if you're into like fantasy football and NFL stuff, go check out Dynasty Pylon. Link is in the description. And we give away jerseys every 100 subscriber. So we're 50 away from hitting 400. Every 100 we give away a jersey. So like a good jersey, a real like cool jersey. So you pick a team and then So if you're into that stuff, we'll definitely Sunday we'll talk a lot about the betting and the prop bets and betting odds and stuff on Sunday morning. So yeah. But open up that can of worm. Jeez, but I don't want the Niners to win. Yeah. Is Dynasty going live on Sunday? Yeah, we're going live. Yeah. There's a lot of prop bets, a lot of Vegas odds and stuff like that. We're definitely gonna get into a lot of that stuff. Although I'll be happy for a lot of players. Taylor Swift's marketing team will win. She might not be there. She has a concert in Japan. Like that's a few hours before the show, I think, or something like that. So, and it's like a 12-hour flight. So I don't think she's gonna show up.
She shows up during the halftime show.
She just kicks Usher off stage.
Kicks Usher off the stage.
Yeah. It's gonna be something silly where like she's gonna come in right at the end, and then they win, and it's gonna be like But I guarantee there's gonna be like one or two camera guys that their only job is to find Taylor Swift. Like you know what I mean? Like there's gonna be so many people like looking out for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Apparently, the Japanese government confirmed she will be there. Yeah. Oh yeah, they better. They even put an official communicate. Yeah, or if we like, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's a big concert in Japan, so it's not like, hey, I'm gonna go watch my boyfriend play football. I'm like, the hell you are. So, all right, but let's get out of here, man. Get some sleep. Appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us. Appreciate our members, Brandon Davis, Kenny Sparks, Zach Tech Reviews. We got Cleves as a member as well. Anzo from Bigger Ford Entertainment, Danny from The Road to Wisdom. Thank you guys so much. Again, like our goal is to hit about 10 right now. But we have bigger goals for the memberships and stuff like that. Right now our big one is 10 members and 1,300 subs, and we're pretty close to each one. So yeah, so make sure you share whatever you can share. We're on TikTok now, Instagram, all that good stuff. So probably need to post more, but we're there. So, but cool. Appreciate everyone. Have a good weekend. Thank you guys so much. We will see you guys on Monday.
Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're out here.